All right. It is March 7th, 2026, 8 o'clock, and it's time for part two of our Minutemen Titanic adventure. Who wants to read the recap? Nobody wants to read his recap?
Well, I mean, I read it. I don't want to read it out loud.
Okay, hold
I
on.
don't read so good.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I can read it. Let me find it.
Yeah, go ahead, Pat. Yeah, that'd be great. The less I have to do, the easier it is.
And to consider the fact that any of this is actually happening. That is a luxury I do not have at this moment. The moment being a, a slice of time in my stately cabin aboard the infamous ocean liner known as the Titanic. A few days ago, Krupp called the team together for a briefing. There was a man there none of us had met. We were told he would be a new member of the group. He doesn't say much, which I like. At this briefing, we were informed that there was a rogue group of time travelers known as Stopwatch that interfere with the timelines for their own purposes. He was unable or unwilling to tell us much about them, only that their current target was the Titanic. Our job then was to also hitch a ride on this ill fate vessel and confound their plans. This is where the story goes from being about a bunch of weirdos to being about something that's just plain weird. We were led to a large metal platform, and the next thing I know, I'm in the early 19th century London. This was not an illusion or an act, not a con. I was there on the sewer soaked cobblestone streets of that pollution coated excuse of a city.
Jeez, what a burial.
You're right. Yeah, he should write Hallmark cards.
My God,
Owners,
you hate
owners,
London.
owners of the largest empire the world has ever seen, and they walk around ankle deep in mud and manure in their capital city. I've never been happier to be at Toronto after after a few days of choking, after a few days of the smoke, choking smog. Good Lord. We were
You're
moved,
literally making Pat choke.
we were moved to the port at Southampton, where there it was, the Titanic. The next few hours were a blur as we boarded and cast off away from the noise of the crowds into the Atlantic, each of us taking over a role of a passenger that was supposed to be on this journey. I'm not sure what happened to these men, and I was a little afraid to ask. Over the course of this day, I lost track of many of our team members. The crazy one has a cabin quite near mine. He has dressed himself up like a rock star and is doing everything he can to attract attention. I saw the doc holding court over a lunch, drawing a large crowd and, of course, a large amount of attention to himself. I saw Michael stomping around the ship like a giant sea monster. Good luck not noticing him. The quiet one I haven't seen. No idea where he ended up. At least I think I can count on him for not making a fuss or calling attention to himself by bothering anyone. Well, glad your hopes, Oh well. I do not
Which
think
one is the quiet one? That's I'm bad. That's who.
Chad, the one who
Probably
swapped to
Chad.
the captain
Yeah.
and made a
Chad.
fuss.
Boy,
Yeah.
clearly he wasn't. He wasn't around for Chad's exploits up on the top deck.
So I do not think any of my team have ever worked a job like this. I have no idea what they're up to. And as long as they stay out of my way and don't screw this up, I'm happy with that arrangement. Right now, my plan is to get in with the help and the servants of this floating ego trip. They have access to the whole ship. They are anonymous. They come and go without notice. If there's a rival group on this ship, this stopwatch, that should be the best way to find them. We still have a better part of 4 days until this unsinkable ship has an appointment with an iceberg. faster than I like to work, but work I shall. Date, April 10th, 1912, somewhere in the North Atlantic,
Very good. Wow.
supposedly.
You know, normally those are just sort of blow by blow recounting of what happened. That's much more entertaining. You've raised the bar for everyone.
Whoever does this next has got a hell of a job.
Yeah, they do. So we're going to pick up exactly where we left off, which was Wednesday evening. This is the very first day. Now, here's how we're going to play this through these days. And we're not gonna painstakingly go over what each of you do every single day. Excuse me. But what we are going to do is I'm going to let you sort of tell me what you had in mind for the day. And I'm going to talk to you about things that happened to you during the day, sort of like irregardless of what you do, okay? You'll get the hang of it. It won't be that big a deal. You guys are sort of limited to the first class area. I mean, allegedly limited to, you know, so they don't want that. And normally people of your stature would never, in any circumstances, go down below decks, you know, into the crap zone. That would be unlikely. So just an FYI on that. Does anyone have any? I mean, that was a great review. Does anyone have any questions about what happened last time or anything along those lines?
Actually, I have one question.
All right.
What is my employee's name?
What do you mean your employee? You mean the guy that you gave a year's salary to?
Yeah.
Benito.
Mr. Vacation. He's done working for
Yeah.
a while now.
That's
Mr.
Benito. Benito.
Yeah.
Benito.
Benito. Yeah.
The best part is I know Spanish and I know what that word means.
Oh. Luke, my son knows Spanish, y'all. Good job, Luke. I didn't know you knew.
Not a lot, but
Hey, anything.
At least a
Listen,
little bit.
having seen your English score, I'd work on that.
hey.
I'm joking.
Well, I
I'm
thought
joking.
Benito was an Italian name.
Well, no, it's Spanish. It's Spanish. And it can be
Benito
But
both.
it's a Spanish word,
It can
not
be both.
name.
It can be both.
Okay.
Is it Benito with a B, as in like?
Yes, as in
Conquer?
Benito
Yeah.
Mussolini. But it's not. This is not Mussolini, by the way, but as in Benito Mussolini. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you guys are at sea at 6 o'clock. You hear a bugle, and
AM or PM?
PM. It's a Wednesday evening, and you guys have docked at Cherbourg in northwestern France. There's going to be several stops along this trip, and this is the first. And so, a lot of people, when you pull up to the docks, you can see them sort of coming and going onto the ship. So there's a turnover of some people whenever you get to these ships. Now, here's my first order of business. Who here is going to go down and have dinner? Is anyone not having dinner in the main dining hall?
What is there a singular? What are our? I mean,
There are
Right,
there's a real nice fancy restaurant, and then there's a sort of a also fancy dining hall. So like everyone goes to the dining hall. Usually people go to the restaurant if they are eating at a weird time, for example. But the restaurant's
Okay,
nice too.
Is there a buffet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I would prefer.
It's not.
to
This is
eat-
not. This is not the Love Boat. You know they do
No,
serve you meals from the back,
it's
but
the
there are
Titanic.
things on offer.
No, I would prefer to eat something from the buffet, and anything that I partake in drinking, I would like to see the bottle opened in front of me.
Well, but my point is, you're going to dinner.
Yeah,
Who is anyone not going? That's what I need to know first.
But I just want to make it clear that I basically want to make sure food safety here.
Well, we'll get to you. Is anyone not
I'm
last
gonna-
call? So everyone's going to
Okay,
dinner.
Real quick, a Tom question here.
Yes.
The same time we're having dinner, people are loading and unloading in France.
You arrived in Cherbourg right before dinner, so around about 5:30. Dinner started at 6. Dinner normally will last from 6:30 to 7:30. They were supposed.
Yeah.
By the way, everyone here make a Let me see. What's a good check? Make an intelligence check or a perception check. Your choice. And tell me how much you beat it by.
You said intelligence or
Yeah,
perception?
whichever one you want.
And I got 11 on both of them. So.
Yeah, that should be the same roll for both.
Well,
Unless
unless
you
somebody
put
bought
points into
stuff.
it.
Yeah, so.
Okay, intelligence. I've got a 14. So let me see what my. I don't see.
Okay.
perception.
I made it. I got a
like-
9.
Hold on a
Alexander
second.
made it.
Brent, you've got your killing attack. You've got something on yours you need to turn off. Something's checked. Okay, so we've got wow, that's a good roll, Chad.
Thank you.
Dave, a good roll. Wow.
I got a 10 or 13.
Brent, you're going to re-roll, unfortunately. 10. Okay, that's good. So, Chad, you notice, you remember seeing a schedule and notice that you guys are about an hour later than you should be to get into Cherbourg. So, really, you're not docked and ready to unload and load passengers till 6:30. So it's really close to 2 hours. So just FYI. Okay. Now, everyone make me. This is just a sort of a chance roll. Everyone make me a 3d6 roll and add up the dice and tell me who gets the highest roll.
Okay, so just 3d6 is what
Yeah,
we're doing?
just 3d6. Give me the highest roll of all of them.
I got a 6.
I got
That's
a
the
5.
lowest.
Was the highest.
I got a
12 was
9.
me.
Brent got a 12.
Okay, Brent. So, as you're setting, I'm assuming you're just sitting there eating. All right.
Well, I would be frolicking around some. I mean, when the food is actually in front of me, yes, I'm going to be sitting eating.
As you're sitting there eating, a fellow walks up to you. He says, "Hey, fella, how about joining me for a drink? I'm bored to death. I just want to shoot the shit."
I'm guessing it's no one I notice or
No, you don't know him.
recognize.
Nah.
I'm gonna say a private setting. You said it's a guy.
Yeah.
That would be marvelous.
Outstanding. Outside he goes, "My name's Gibb, Joe Gibb."
Hello, Mr. Gibb. Gibb. What is your business, Mr. Gibb?
Well, just to be on this ship, I've got the big money, pal. And he kind of whacks on the back and chuckles. What are you having?
I think we all have big money in this room. But how did you earn that money? Did you do it with your mind or with your hand or with your heart?
He goes, "I'm in the publishing business." He goes, by the way, I didn't catch your name.
Hold on. It's my notes didn't save. I have to go back and look at my.
You are. Let's see here. You are Barney Kensington.
I want to say, Artist Kensington at your service.
Oh, Mr. Kensington, great to meet you. What are you drinking?
Oh, on this ship, it's all wonderful.
How about, do you like scotch?
Scotch, bourbon, whiskey, rum, vodka, champagne, wine, whites, reds. They're all so wonderful.
anyone sitting near Brent, Brent's character is you're seeing some real weird action from the Brent. So Joe goes, yeah, you're sure right there. Scotch, 2 scotches. He goes, so heading to
I'm gonna watch the bartender. Is it the guy that's been behind the bar the entire time?
Well, they've got like 50 bartenders and a huge bar, multiple bars.
Right, but whoever recognized this guy?
Well, he just yelled, "Hey, give me 2
He just
scotches."
yelled out into the ether. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and he's making them. Just some guy. He goes, so you heading to you heading to America, eh? That's where I'm from.
Oh, I plan to dabble there for a while. I've shared my brilliance with Europe for so long. It's time to spread my wings and fly.
He goes, so what do you think of the ship?
Artistic embellishments everywhere. I simply love it.
The next shot of scotch he's going to order needs to come with a shovel.
No kidding. He's going to order himself a triple. He goes, an astute fella like you must be right up in it, all up in it. Have you heard any juicy details recently? Not that I'm a gossip or anything, but I do love a good story.
I'm not one to kiss and tell, good sir, but I've heard something quite astonishing.
Oh, do tell.
Not to be shared in the general public, if you understand.
Of course. Your scotch arrives.
I'm gonna. He ordered himself one as well, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab his glass as well and hold him up.
Yeah.
And say, "A friendship from across the pond," and I'm gonna hand mine back to him and drink his.
Okay.
I'm gonna clink the glass like I'm giving a little like self. What can I not think of the word?
Toast.
He's like, he looks at you like, he's like, and he goes, wow, thank you. And he takes a small drink of his. He goes, so, what's this juicy story you were talking about? I can't wait.
Again, I'd say, not here, good sir, not here. We have a poker game that runs after hours. Come and find us.
What room are you in?
It's like, oh, we are fresh tonight, aren't we?
Well, you said it's a private game.
What room's the poker game in? My God.
That is not the way I took that.
Hold on a second. Aaron's got to make a roll here. Hold on a minute here. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I did the same thing.
No wonder the Titanic sank. It was holding too much shit. Too much manure.
Oh, okay. All right. So you see him look a little puzzled and maybe a hair concerned as he keeps talking to you. He goes, I'd love to set in.
I'm going to tell him the same location that we had last night's poker game in.
You haven't been here for a night.
The room we agreed
the
on.
same place we are planning to have our poker game in.
Okay. Do you remember where that was?
My character would, I would assume.
I don't think you ever actually decided on a place. You just
We never
said,
really.
It was the smallest.
That was a thought in the ether. It was talked about for
That was
4
a-
seconds and then rolled on.
No, it was the smallest, more private lounge area nearest Dave and mine's rooms.
Okay, you give him the number. He's like,
I
thanks,
can't
great.
remember. I don't know that we ever had a number to it. We just said we want something kind of small.
Well, you tell him, you name it. You don't. You tell him what it is. He goes, so sounds great. He goes, have you seen anything unusual since you've been on board? Anyone get too much to drink? Anyone fooling around? Anyone looking a little dangerous out there?
I'm going to interrupt him. I haven't had time to do that quite yet.
Oh,
laughing.
okay.
Hey,
well,
Aaron,
yeah.
can I? It's not necessarily a skill set, but my character would be finding this guy just.
You're not near him. You're not near him at all.
I thought I was near this guy.
Why would you guys be near each other?
Yeah, we're staying away so we don't want to collect.
Oh, okay.
attraction.
Well, ignore me. Carry on.
He goes, he guns his drink. He's like, well, sure is great to meet you. I'll be there. What time's the game start?
Oh, we plan to start right before the witching hour, 11 p.m.
Oh, late night, eh? Now, Brent, make a perception roll and tell me how many dice you beat it by.
8, 9, 10. I beat it by 3?
What is your perception?
3.
No, that's not right.
My perception is a 13 or less.
Right,
right here.
okay. So you rolled how much?
A 10.
Okay, I got you. So you notice that he seems like he's dodging his eyes back and forth as he starts to get up to leave.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Okay, now.
I mean, if nothing else, I'm sure I've made him incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay, now. Everyone
go
ahead. I'm sorry. Keep it going.
Leave.
Yeah.
As he starts to leave, I'm going to make sure. What'd you say his name was?
Huh? Joe Gibb.
What'd you say?
Joe Gibb.
Why is Green writing on my?
Joe Gibb.
Oh, you're writing my guy's name down. I'm gonna say as he starts walking away, I'm gonna stand up very tall and say, "Goodbye, Joe Gibb. May your publishings always be marvelous."
Oh, he goes.
I'm gonna say it loud.
He goes, oh, and he really makes a beeline for the door, and you see a couple of the major D's like look at each other, and then one of them sort of starts to walk towards a guy in a suit. All right, now everyone make a perception roll, and this is the first one you've made for this, so it's really difficult. Okay, so tell me how if you beat it, tell me about how many.
Aaron, real quick.
What if you don't have perception?
Everyone's got perception.
Well,
yes,
where
Brent.
is it?
It's on your paper below your ego roll.
When I set my book down in my room,
yeah,
I want to be sure to hang like a thread or something over the corner so I can tell if it's been moved or opened.
Okay. All right. Has everyone made their perception rolls?
I beat mine by 4.
That's good. That's not good enough, but that's good.
I got a 4.
Holy smokes!
Oh yeah, he did. He got a 4.
Chad, my God! I can't. That actually. So, how much did you beat your perception by?
Okay, tell me where perception is, because I still haven't found it yet.
It's
Next
the same
time,
as your
please.
intelligence.
Seventh down. Strength, dex, con, body, int, ego, pre.
No, that's not it. That's presence.
Oh,
That's
then
present.
who knows where it's at?
I'm
Yeah, I have
coming.
no idea
I'm
where
coming to
it's at
help
then.
you, Chad.
It's beside intelligence.
Yeah.
It's outside perception roll, right along with intelligence.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah.
You find
12
it?
minus.
What is it?
12 minus.
So you beat it by 8.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that happened quicker than I thought. Okay, Chad, you spot a Chinese man with a servant taking a large tray from the restaurant.
Okay, I'm going to excuse myself. I want to follow this guy.
Okay.
And that I'm good at because I have shadowing skill.
Oh, very good. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. I don't think this is going to be a problem at all, but go ahead and make a shadowing roll. Man, I can't believe you got that. I mean, that's a hell of a roll.
I got 10, which is below it.
Okay. You managed to follow this fellow, and he goes to you see him go into the compartments, of course, first class. He goes to compartments. He goes to suite C13. You may want to write that down. And as the door opens, how close do you want to get to these guys as he goes to the door?
Hold on a sec. Suite C13. What should I label this? What would be a
C13 is fine.
Okay. Asian cater.
How close are you going to get to this guy to see what happens when he gets there?
Oh, I don't know. I've got some stealth skills too. So
you want to get as close as you could conceivably get without getting caught.
Yeah,
make
I
a
want
roll.
to try and get in. I want to try and get in earshot.
Okay, make a roll.
It's a 12.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 under on stealth.
The door opens, and you see another guy, another Asian man, who opens the door, and you hear him go. Do you speak Chinese, perchance?
That I do not.
Okay, you hear and then for some reason Lod Kravitz is in there. I'm sorry, I don't do a good Chinese. So
don't worry. Somehow you've offended someone somewhere.
Somehow I need to take a shower after just hearing that.
Hey, listen, everyone can collectively bite me. Okay, Chad, good work, man. Okay. Dinner is.
How many guys were in the room?
You don't know. You don't know that. You don't know. He opened the door up and he let the servant in.
But there were other Asians in the room.
There was at least another Asian who opened the door.
Not that there's anything wrong with them.
Not that, yeah.
No.
And I will say he was in quite a lavish a robe. You know, like a traditional Chinese outfit. Okay. I think that we've taken care of that. So, dinner's over. Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do? Anything anybody wants to do for the rest of the evening? Anything you need to do at all, or attend to, or
so during
whatnot?
During dinner and after, and even during the day. Yesterday, I believe I recognized somebody.
You did.
So during the day and during the dinner and during the after dinner, I've got my eye out for that person.
Okay.
Do I happen to see them at all again that day?
Make a perception roll at dinner time.
Okay. The perception roll is 11. I got a 9.
Very good. You do not see.
Way,
yeah.
If y'all scroll back through the Minutemen tabletop gaming, there was a list of the passengers and rooms.
Yes, there was.
So you don't see her currently. In fact, you're certain she is not in this room.
Okay.
All right. So that doesn't mean she didn't get off the boat. That doesn't mean she didn't eat in the restaurant or not eat.
Sure.
She just, et cetera, et cetera.
Sincere.
Okay. Pat, is there anything else you want to do this evening before bedtime? You guys haven't spent much time in your room, so.
I'm going back to my room
Okay.
after dinner just to do a walkthrough to see if anything has been moved. Because I put everything in particular spots and I'll know if it's been moved.
You don't. Well, make a perception roll before I say that.
To 4 on a 13 or less.
Wow. Wow. You guys are killing it tonight. Jesus Christ. God, that's such a good roll. Okay. Okay, Pat, do you have any skills in electronics at all?
Well, what year is he from?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the
right. It doesn't matter.
2000s, so I mean, I have analyzing, cryptography.
No, if it's got to be electronics, that's what I want. So you don't have anything. Okay.
No.
To the best of your knowledge, everything seems to be as you left it. The staterooms are quite nice. They're not huge, but they're big enough. They're bigger than any other ship. They're all inlaid with nice wood. It's all lovely end tables, a desk, and not a really comfortable bed. There's a side table with an ashtray, one of those big.
When I was looking around, though, because of my bureaucracy and
that's not
all the shenanigans. I'm just saying. Let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying that I would be obviously thinking, they may be using tech. They may be nervy enough to bring tech that we didn't want to bring. So I'm running my fingers underneath cabinets, tipping drawers upside down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking for like cameras, recording devices, microphones, looking at the mirrors to make sure that they're actually mirrors. I'm doing everything I can to see if I would spot any sort of electronics.
So is there any...
Nothing to do with the computer. I mean, I'm just...
Right.
Is this room being monitored or bugged or...
You don't see anything outwardly that is amiss. Everything looks like it should.
Okay.
Anyway, like I said, big bed, side table, big one of those big cool old lighters, the desk lighters. I love those things. There's an ashtray. There's drawers and a bureau to put your clothes up. The usual stuff.
Yeah.
So you're in your room. Okay.
Well, then as soon as I go in there and check everything, I'm going right back out to a room where there's gatherings and people talking and partying. Because
we'll come back to you then.
Yeah, I just want to monitor everybody's faces up until the card game.
Chad, we know what you did, so we'll come back to you as well. Jazz, dinner, anything you want to do immediately after?
No, I'm just going to do what a passenger of this crew would be, or passenger of the ship would be expected to do.
I can tell you what the majority of your first class passengers are doing. A lot of them, because they've been traveling to get here all day and they've just gotten on the boat, so the majority of them are going to their quarters. But some are going, a lot of people are going up on the deck, so while they're docked and as the thing leaves the docks, because you can see the town. And so they're up on the deck. And of course, there's a lot of people coming and going. But there are people going to lounges and going out and, smoking on the deck and chatting, doing that sort of stuff. There's not a lot of gamage and stuff yet because really people haven't really got to know each other enough to start getting on, like getting shuffleboard or cards or any of that stuff cooking. So,
Yeah, I would hang out on the deck, have a smoke, have a cocktail, watch France since I've never seen France.
Yep, you're seeing it
Small
now, Ray.
talk,
Really?
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and by the way, no one really is getting off till it's just one of those things like you're on the Royal Caribbean cruise where you get off and tour around and get back on. It ain't that kind of cruise. So these are people that are getting off to stay off, presumably. All right,
I would
that's
also,
fine.
I would also like to occasionally use my lip reading skills, just to see what people are talking about here and there.
Make a quick lip reading roll just for fun.
Let me find it. I think it's 12, but
You guys are pretty well rounded for skills. I was a bit worried.
oh yeah, 12.
Okay, literally it's the usual chatter you would expect. Stuff like this place is magnificent. The dinner was good. The dinner was bad. Where can I buy cigars? Some people are talking about how the ship is late. That's so nothing like, hey, I'm a time traveler. Let's go kill. You're not getting any of that.
As the crowd thins, I will retire to my cabin at a normal time.
Very good. Is there anybody, Dave, we talked about what you're doing?
Yeah, I was just kind of going around doing monitoring duty, looking for the person I had already recognized, seeing if I could find them again,
Yeah.
and B, looking for any of the other folks, and continuing to make sure. Now, you say that we were an hour or so late. Even I'm
almost
still trying to
two.
keep-
Almost two.
Oh yeah, even worse. Still trying to keep a lookout on the schedule of the staff and whatnot, seeing if there's anybody all of a sudden, and hey, Joe used to do this route, and now all of a sudden there's some other shady sucker.
I will tell you,
Trying to
this is
get
the
a-
very first night of the very first day that this ship's ever been on the water. So it's probably going to be a little more chaotic than it would normally be. Okay, Dave, I'll keep you in mind. I should tell you, I want to give you guys a little idea about the different places you can
You
go.
didn't do me.
Well, I know what you were doing. But
No, you don't.
I do. I know what you're doing during lunch. Everybody got a turn. We're not doing another turn yet. So calm down. Let me get through this. Just to tell you where everything is. Okay, they're on the boat deck, right? It's the uppermost deck. It's got the first class promenade. It's got, of course, the bridge, the wheelhouse where Chad was at. There's the first class entrance, which was that grand staircase that everybody knows about from the Titanic, and it goes down to what's called Saloon Deck D, which is a saloon deck. And it's all paneled, plushly carpeted, and there's also a gym in there, right? There's also that right there is your boat deck, all right. Like I said, there were two promenades on it, and they're basically promenades, which is basically where you could, like, for first class and second class passages, you never would go to second class or third class. That's for suckers. And also on the top deck, you're going to see the lifeboats, right? Then you've got shelter deck C. You don't have to memorize this, but I'm telling you this if it gives you any ideas of what you want to do, okay? That's where shelter deck C, C, so that's where most of the staterooms are. You notice I told you there was that last dude was staying in C whatever. That's where most of the first class staterooms are. Saloon deck D, which I mentioned, that's where there's saloon there. It's a first class entrance, and you can go in there and have a good time. It's a dining saloon, galley, all that crap. All right. Let's see if there's anything else of any consequence that you would want to know about. I mean, that deep in the bowels of the ship, there's storage, where and third class people are there, and then there's the bowels of the ship. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here that you guys would go to. That's pretty much, those are the main areas that your people would go: the promenades, the saloon. All right, so I want to get that out of the way. So if any of that stuff, if you thought about something and you want to go to one of these places, that's fine. I'm just telling you that. I don't want anybody to feel like they're not getting their money's worth. All right, Brett, what did you want to do immediately following dinner?
I'm going to, during the course of the rest of the dinner, I'm going to spill something on my cloak that I'm wearing
Yeah.
and excuse myself, find a cabin boy or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm going to ask them to launder it and return it to room C90, whatever, 98, the room across from me.
He's like, yes, sir. Right away, sir. We'll have it done in the morning.
I'm going to clap and thank him and go about my business.
What was the first part of what you're doing to him?
Slap him?
That's what I thought he said. You're going to slap him?
Clap.
What's that mean?
Clap on, clap off, clap on.
I'm going to clap happily.
You're
like, give him
Man,
the clap, right?
you're
He's gonna give him the clap.
Your guy's nuts. He's nuts. Okay.
I'm an eccentric artist.
Yes,
I'm
you
trying
are.
to play the part.
Okay. The rest of the evening is going to play out fairly. There's not a whole lot left to be done unless someone has something they desperately want to do before they hit the sack.
I really need us to meet for this poker game.
Oh yes, the poker game. Does everyone remember the poker? Who's coming to this thing?
I'm going.
I definitely am.
Okay.
So we can introduce our new friend Jeb.
All right.
So you're all going to get together at this poker game?
I would think we wouldn't be sitting at one table. That'd draw too much attention.
It's going to be hard to deal the cards.
Well, two different games going.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a slow filter in. It's not going to be just.
Well, maybe somebody runs out of money and they just sit and watch. You know,
before I go to the poker game, Aaron.
Yeah.
Is Benito around anywhere?
No, you don't see him. There are hundreds and hundreds of guys dressed just like him all over the place.
You don't rent them like a Blockbuster video. I mean, you know.
After he got his huge payday for the year, he's gone.
I'm assuming Chad's trying to mug him. That's my guess.
I want to see him at the poker game.
He's learning how to write just so he can tell his mother what happened.
He's learning how to fly a plane because he bought one.
So probably you were talking about something close to where you're at to do poker. Okay, on the bridge deck, which is right above the seat deck, there's the Cafe Parisien, which is quite nice, and that's the only place in the whole ship that the band plays, by the way. And you had to be first class to get in there.
That sounds like a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Yeah, the band, it'd be loud. It'd be a little louder, so
yeah,
people have a hard time overhearing us. I like it.
All right, so that's where you're having your poker game. Who's going to the game?
Who isn't would probably be a better question.
I would not be going.
Well,
Okay.
I would like to go. Do I have time to stop by my room first?
I mean, it's a poker game. It's going to go for a while, so absolutely.
Are you going to at least swing by and check in with us or something at all, Jazz? Because I thought we talked about everybody at least bumping into each other once every 24 hours to play catch up.
Or to play, is this person dead?
Well, the thing is, where did we agree to meet at or hook up at?
We've already talked about that. The music lounge.
Yeah, the Parisian Cafe, the music lounge.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Are you sure your guy's not deaf instead of mute?
What?
Based on what I've seen today, I would like to be in my room.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So I guess everyone else is going to arrive in the
So-
Cafe Parisian. There are bigger tables in the back. The band is playing a nice 20s piece. Excuse me. Let's take that back.
20s.
They're playing a nice 1912 piece. There's a dead giveaway. Everyone in stopwatch.
Wait a minute.
Everyone in stopwatch is in the band.
Yes.
Get 'em.
I was gonna say.
Okay, so you're gonna have to explain to me what you're doing when you get there. Starting with Dave.
So I'm not going to be hanging out and playing for hours. I'm going to do a simple kind of check-in, kind of not even maybe even talking to the guys, but just kind of a walk around like, hey, so are we going to a specific room or is this just an area?
This is an area. It's the Cafe Parisian.
All right, so I got you. So I walk into the area. I assume, or I shouldn't be assuming. As I walk in, do I see any of the team?
You're the first
I
one
would have
there.
grabbed us a table. I would have grabbed us a table.
Dave beat you there.
Okay.
So instead of sitting down at a table by myself, which
Yeah.
seems suspicious, is there a bar or
There is a
somewhere I
bar,
could-
absolutely. And what a
So
bar. Brass
I'm
and
gonna
wood to beat the band.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order myself a drink. I'm going to kind of stay at the bar, and even as other team members get here, I'm not going to, really acknowledge them or talk to them, or I'm not even going to attempt to play poker. My situation here is to kind of keep an eye out for them for 15 20 minutes, make sure they're still alive, and then head out. I'm not going to be playing poker and associating with them at that low level. I just want to make sure that they can see that I'm still alive, and I just want to take a mental note of who I see to see that they're still alive, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
And I'm not staying there for 6 hours.
I understand.
We're just
after
I'm in and
after
out.
a few minutes, you see the doctor come rolling in. And so you notice that some people already know the doctor. They're saying like, "Oh, hello, doctor." A couple people at a table. Pat, they're talking to you.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
recognize
waving
them
back.
from-
Hello and
You recognize them from when you held court earlier.
yeah. Yeah, and I greet them by name. Hello. Miss Smith. Hello, Jim. How you doing? Trying to make them feel important.
All right, very good. And what are you doing,
I'll
Pat? After you do
I'll grab a
that,
table
all right.
with my back, close to the wall somewhere, where I
right.
can kind of get a good view of the room.
All right,
And,
a waitress comes up to you. Oui, monsieur. What? Well, double bon,
I-
blah.
I speak French, so
Yeah.
it's fine, no problem.
So she asked you, "What? Can I get you a drink to start off?"
Yes, please. Scotch and a couple decks of cards.
She goes, "Oh, okay." She goes,
It's gonna be
"You're not
It'll be a
dying
long evening.
alone."
Stay close.
All right, we both of you. So she heads off. And Dave, they've asked you if you want a drink as well.
Yeah, I order just whatever.
right.
It's just
All right.
standard.
So Chad, you come rolling in.
Okay.
Well, you're there. Now what?
Well, I just want to scope out the place. First off, how many people are here? Like a rough idea. Are we
It's
talking
not
like
super filled up
dozens,
because it's
hundreds?
it probably more than you would less than you would expect. Even though dinner just happened, so some people that were coming in here probably missed dinner, or people that are coming off the dock. You see a lot of French people in here. That takes up the majority of the restaurant. I would say probably this place probably holds 150 people. There's probably 25.
So there's about 25 in here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any tables that are like nobody's sitting at?
Tons. It seats 150 people.
Okay. I want to get a table like close to where Pat's at, but where I can overhear, but not sit with either of these other guys at this point.
All right.
Just
And
basically be in earshot of hearing Pat.
Jazz, you said you're staying at your in your stateroom, right?
Correct. I will be using my disguise skill to practice speaking, moving, acting like a servant.
Okay. Brent, you've made your grand entrance. Now, what are you gonna do? Well, you haven't made it yet, but you're at the entrance.
I'm just gonna swoon and head straight to a place in front of the band, completely ignoring everything around me.
Okay. Okay. There you go. So about, I don't know, 5 minutes later, you hear a ruckus at the front door.
Kind of ruckus.
You look over
fight?
and you see Joe Gibb is talking to the people, some maitre d's at the front door, and they're sort of like giving him the business.
Oh.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna say, "Why are you insulting my guest?"
He goes, "Oh, do you speak French, Brent?"
I do not believe so. Let me double check though. I speak mostly ancient languages. No French.
You hear like, "Hoya, je parle pas, oh no, first class, blah 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 blah."
I'm gonna calm him down. Let's say, I understand the misunderstanding, but he is my guest.
And they look at each other.
They kick them both out.
He goes, and so an older maitre d' walks over and he goes, "Hey boy," he kind of shoos away the other two big guys. He's like, oh, he goes, "Terrible sorry for the inconvenience. Pardonnez-moi. But please, take, we mean no disrespect. There you go. Come on in. If he is your guest."
I'm gonna thank them for their hospitality. And lead Gibbs over to set in front of the band.
Okay.
Tell him the game has not materialized yet.
Every PC that is currently in the restaurant, make a perception roll. Tell me how well you beat it.
Including me?
Everybody.
I didn't make it.
That's fine, Dave.
I got an 8.
That's good. Pat?
I beat it by 2.
I beat it by 2.
Okay.
I beat it by 4.
Pat, I want you to make me anyone that speaks French, please make me a roll.
I beat it by 3.
All right. You could tell that the maitre d' was getting ready to kick this guy out / pummel him because he's not a first-class passenger.
Oh.
Okay, and as for the other roll, you guys that made that roll, you notice a lot of people in the restaurant. In fact, almost everyone in here was rubbernecking looking at this. And people outside the restaurant also were looking. All right. Joe's like, "Thanks so much, pal. I really appreciate it. I don't know what got into that guy."
Because these people have to learn the class system is folding.
He goes, "I guess you figured it out then, huh?"
Oh, honey, I always knew.
All right,
How
time
come
for
if
me
this
to
was a
make another
movie, I
roll.
get the idea that Brent's character is played by Freddie Mercury.
Oh, I was thinking. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what I was thinking, but yeah, I gotta make a roll. That's a pretty good roll. When you said that, the guy looks at you real funny. And if you hadn't just said just bacon, you could tell he would have been like, I'm out of here.
Hey, he knows I'm his ticket to a good story.
Well,
I
you're
see
his ticket
what
to
gets
some
put
adventure, high adventure, that's for sure. So you guys gonna sit down at the table?
No, we're sitting in front of the band. I'm telling him, the game I heard about has not materialized yet, but soon, very soon.
He goes, so what was this hot story you had for me?
I'm going to
This should be
ask
interesting.
him
Yeah.
if he has heard of the book Futility.
What's a book? No. It's not. No, what's that?
So it's just it is this classic literature that is so wonderful. Do I feel like he's putting me on, or do I feel like he actually just does not know?
No, he doesn't seem to be particularly brilliant.
Okay. I'm going to tell him, you're in publishing. You need to get the rights to this book as soon as possible. It is a classic.
He's like, yeah, sounds great. But what about this crazy story you heard?
I'm going to say, oh, for that, you're going to have to wait to the game. Aaron, I'm going to, while I'm making this guy feel incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, go ahead before he gets up.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Do I notice if he's wearing the same thing he was wearing when he was at dinner?
Of course, he is, absolutely.
Okay, because I'm without my cloak. He didn't say anything about that though. I'm also going to see. I'm going to get him a drink. Same thing he ordered before. And when I pass him the drink, I'm going to try to look at his hands to see if they're calloused, if he's a hardworking man, or if he's white collar.
Well, as you go to offer him a drink, he's like, "Listen, pal." He's like, "I got to do a few things here while I'm in." He's like, "I'll be back here in a few minutes." But you can make a perception roll in his hands.
Okay.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
I did not get
when
it.
he gets up and walks out, can I?
He didn't walk out.
Okay.
Has that girl ever brought the drink and the cards back yet?
Yes.
Okay, whenever I get the cards, I'm going to tap one deck on the table, like
Yeah.
tap, tap, tap. So, a few of the surrounding tables and stuff might notice, especially if any of them are people that have said hi to me that I already recognize. And I'm like, it's about to begin.
So when you sort of announce, so you're going to announce this?
There's just a few tables around me.
All right,
and
make a
enough that people can see me holding up the
presence
deck of
roll,
cards.
Pat. You've got presents for days.
Okay.
I don't think you could botch. I don't think you could not get this, but oh yeah, you got it.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
So when you say that, you do get a few people go like, you hear some rumbling, and a couple people, including one of the guys that was around you when you had dinner, comes rolling over. He goes, "Hey there, doctor. What's the game?"
Let's keep it. It's early. Let's keep it simple. Let's just do 5-card draw.
I know that
I'm
one.
a purist.
I'm always available to take some money. And he laughs. And another
I'm
guy
always
that you
available
don't
to give some
know,
out.
Another guy you don't know comes over and sits down, and he goes, "Gentlemen." Now, does anyone from your crew going to sit down?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Joe over and tell him
Joe
the game's
is
starting.
not coming. Joe is he's already moved across the room.
So he's shutting me now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can interpret it however you want.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the maitre d.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell him that Joe needs to go, and then I'm gonna go over to the poker game.
Jeez. So, man, you don't take rejection well.
If I see this happening,
So, Joe, you
if
see
I
it
can get Joe's
happening, I
attention,
promise.
I'll motion for him to come over to me.
Well, Joe was talking to a lady when when Brent did that. And so you see that the big monster maitre d' heading towards Joe. And
Yeah.
Joe doesn't pay attention. He didn't see the guy coming. And this guy literally picks Joe up by the back of his lapel and escorts him to the door. And, of course, guess what? Everyone in the room sees this, too. And, by the way, they don't stop at the door. They keep going. So, there you go.
And I'm gonna make my way over to the chick he was talking to.
Okay. He wasn't right. Well, okay.
I believe they're called females.
Yeah. You're over there. What are you going to do?
I'm going to ask her. I'm going to say my +1 for the poker game has became unavailable, and ask her if she would like to accompany me.
She goes, "Ke? Do you
She
speak
doesn't
French?"
speak English. You're
No.
implying.
That's why I said when Joe went to
Alright.
talk to her, she was just sitting there like, "Sacre bleu, blah, blah, blah." You should know.
All right, I'll go over to the poker game. I did not intend on playing. I wanted someone else to play on my behalf. This is not going to go well.
You can
So,
just sit and watch if you want to.
so is everyone all the PCs that came to this place are all at the poker game?
No.
No.
Who's not?
When
Dave's
okay,
I'm
not.
Joe,
as soon as they started forming,
Uh-huh.
I decided it was my turn to quietly exit. I don't think we were supposed to hang together in a big public group and draw a shitload of attention to us. So
No, we
I'm
only,
going to. You ever see that one where Homer just goes back into the bushes?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Have you
that's
seen
what
the
I'm
one-
doing.
okay, guys. But listen
I
for a
have a
second.
plan.
Listen. I agree that we all don't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner together, where we all come in and sit down at a table and just start talking about, hey, you see anything weird? While we're being served food by people. That's why I set it up as a poker game, so we could do little things. I got questions that I need answered that I cannot answer myself. They're outside of my skill set. So how can I get other people who I know their skill set could do it if we don't meet up at some point and share this information?
From the psychology of my guy's mind, right? If we were to meet up to have a discrete poker game where we discuss stuff, one of the participants wouldn't sit down at the table and announce lively to the entire room, "Game on," right? That was, and the whole thing with Brent and the other guy and getting kicked out. And my guy's a crime guy, and attention is not a good thing to be drawn to. And my guy just can't. He's getting the hell out of here quietly. You guys are. I mean, if it would have been a small little affair in the corner with discreet, maybe I would have joined. But as the evening develops, my character feels this is a good time for me to sink into the background, pay my bill, sign my card, whatever it is, and
If we start
discreetly.
off by having this covert little meeting in the corner somewhere, that's going to stand out. But if we start out having a poker game with 15 people there laughing and talking, and slowly they lose their money and they disappear, and we just get smaller and smaller until only the hardcore people are left, we can root everybody else out and then make it look legitimate that we're sitting together playing cards. That's that's a 4 or 5 hour process to pull it off and make it look legitimate. For 4 of us to just sneak into a dark room and hunker down over a table and play cards, that looks more suspicious than what I'm going to do.
Perhaps. I mean, my guy's only got an intelligence of 10. Maybe he doesn't see maybe he's not seeing the just to him and all his criminal instincts, all the attention just sounds bad for him, and he
you don't have to
kinda...
justify it. Just do both of you do what you think.
Okay. I was just saying I thought we had a plan to all meet up.
We did.
And now we all changed the plan.
Well, things changed. The plan evolved. We had a plan to do, and it just in these certain circumstances, I deemed it maybe not the best in my character's brain.
Okay.
Okay, can I announce what I'm doing?
Yes.
I don't want to interrupt. So, as soon as our friendly neighborhood flunky gets escorted out, I'm gonna get up. How soon when Pat was like tapping the cards and stuff? I mean, how close a time frame was that?
5 minutes.
Okay, so Pat did it, and then like 5 minutes later, this guy was ejected.
Oh no, that guy was pretty close to being simultaneous. That it was about 5 minutes where people showed up to play.
Okay, because basically I want to get like as soon as I start seeing Pat gesture for the card game, I want to get up and act like oh crap, I left my billfold someplace, and like leave the room, but I'm gonna shadow the Joe.
We would just lose somebody.
Jazz.
I got timed out. I'll come back in.
Okay, man, that's fine. Okay, Chad, can you say that last part again? Say that one more time. Sorry, I was looking at Jazz.
Okay. Basically, what I want to do is make it look like I got up, like I was going to go join in on the game, and like I'd left something, like I don't have my billfold or wallet or whatever's appropriate. So I want to like leave, like I'm going back to my room, but instead I want to shadow this Joe guy.
Okay.
I want to follow him and see what he's up to because I'm not buying it.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way, Chad.
I wasn't buying it either. I was going to talk to him at the card game, but you ran
well, obviously that's a no-go. So
yeah.
All right. In the interest of kicking this thing up a notch here, we'll say you guys play poker, and then if there's anything you want to, if there's any sort of dialogue you want, I can tell you who's at the table with you, if you like. You've got yourself, of course. You've got Brent there, right? You've also got the fellow that met you at dinner is there. There's a guy there that was just like hanging out in the lounge. You know, he sounds like an American, and then there's also a French guy there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, my whole purpose of this is for casual conversation. You know, hey, tell me about yourself, blah blah blah, and see if anybody's lying to me, and do I recognize any of their faces from the pictures we looked at of the potential people we might be encountering on this group trip before we left.
Make a roll.
Because, if I ask you your name, if you don't tell me the truth, it's a lie.
Well then.
I made it by 3.
Okay. You don't recognize any of these guys as anybody you would have seen in the limited amount of photos they had. And when you ask them their names, everyone seems pretty courteous. And they announced themselves sort of like as they come up to the table. My name is Smedley, and my Lafitte or whatever. So you don't, and everything seems to be above board.
Yeah. I'm just saying, hey, where are you from? Just casual conversation while you're playing. They're like, anybody see those Red Sox?
With your presence, I'm not going to make you roll to piss them off or to get too intrusive because your presence is so ludicrous and these guys aren't looking to do anything crooked as far as you can tell. So it's a lively game, and they are playing for real money, and the stakes to get it somewhat high. Brent, what is your guy doing while this card game's going on? You're sort of the wild card here.
No, I'm going to behave. I'm going to bust out for the money I had almost certainly very quickly because I don't understand how to bet.
You're gonna lose all your money?
No, the 20 I brought with me.
$20. That's not going to get you in the game.
It's like,
we're doing this as like, $500 to sit down.
We don't even have that much. I certainly don't have that much.
Yeah, you don't have $500. You've got $800.
Wow.
Yeah.
What I have laying on the table of what I say I have and what I have by the end of this game are entirely different things.
Yeah. I'm gonna bust out fairly quickly and just kind of hang around.
Do either of you have any gambling skills?
Yes.
Pat, roll your game, but Brent, you just make a. Oh boy, Brent, does anybody have? I should have asked this earlier. Does anyone here have luck? Okay, Pat, go ahead and make your gambling check.
I did. I beat it by 7.
Holy crap! So just to move this along, you make some money tonight, Pat. Brent, you crap out pretty quick because you don't know how to bet. That's a pretty obvious one.
Wow, and I rolled a 17.
Wow.
What's betting?
So, how long do you want to play, Pat?
Well, because obviously some people are going to come and some people are going to go. Until I've assured that between playing cards and watching the room, I just want to make sure that nobody really stands out as not belonging.
There's not many people coming in because it's the first night, and people are mostly, as it gets later, let's say midnight, the place is pretty much dead.
All right. Well, I'll thank everybody and say, hey, I'm beat. It's our first day.
You make $200, and the French guy is a big loser, and of course you took all Brent's money.
Yeah. So I will, besides that, and also with my other skills, I can tell when people bluff. So
yeah, you're not the guy to play cards with.
I will. I'll thank everybody and say, let's do it again tomorrow. Let's do it again. Everybody's luck could shift on the dime. I feel this is a lucky voyage. So let's all.
Brent, are you going to your stateroom finally?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see my cloak across the room, across the hall?
No.
They said it'd be done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Correct.
My God, Brent, you want it done in this is the 1900s. They can't just crank it out. Chad, let's take care of you real quick so we can move the next day. The big guy meets with another guy that looks sort of maybe like he might be like a security type. And you see them slowly escorting this guy down the stairs into the inner reaches of the boat, which will almost assuredly be a second or third class. And when you get to that point, there are maitre d's at the entrance there, and they don't want you to go they don't want any first class passengers to get down there.
There's no way I can sneak past them.
Well, it'd be hard to sneak down the staircase. Would be difficult. Sneaking might be like going down the side of the boat. But these guys are on guard specifically to keep people from first class to going down there because most of the time, the first class people don't know where they're at.
Okay, so basically I'm at a dead stop with some of these other some of the other staff right now.
Right now, yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then we're going to take this another angle.
I
I'm
figured
going to
we
ask
would.
one of them. I'm going to ask one of them if they've seen Benito.
Yeah, your angle I find odd. This is a ship that has 150 crewmen or something like that.
Well, surely they would know Benito.
No.
Surely they would. If they work with
That
the
was-
guy, they're going to know.
If I'm not
other
mistaken,
than
they had a little over 1,000 crew.
Whenever Benito's not on screen, everyone should be asking, "Where's Benito?"
He doesn't know Benito. I'm not aware of that fellow. I only work.
okay.
I only work here and in second class. I don't go up deck side.
okay.
Man, he took his 5 years worth of wages you gave him and he ran. He ain't on this boat no more.
Well,
He's
one
in
thing
the
to keep
whorehouse.
in mind
Oops.
that there was a stop.
Yeah.
So
He
And
hopped off in
gone.
France. That boy's done.
So he may have jumped ship.
Chad screwed up the timeline.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Benito needed to be saved. Anyway, if that's the case, I'm just going to say, okay, I appreciate, or I'm going to be writing this out. It's just basically like, thanks for your help, and I'm going back to my room.
you see the guy holding his hand out, like, how about a little something for Daddy?
Do I have any money left?
so you don't get anything.
Well, you had $100. How much did you give Benito?
A wad?
Half of it.
So you got $50 left.
Okay, now, how much of a year's salary would this be if I tip this guy?
Well, it depends how much you
Basically,
give him.
I don't want to over tip. I want to give what would be
Like people were
a
giving
generous-
like a 50-cent tip would be considered quite generous.
Yes.
okay, basically whatever the norm would be, and just a little bit extra, but
All right, so-
not a paycheck's worth.
Let's say 50 cents. He's like, "Thank you,
Okay.
sir." So, and you're
Okay.
gonna head to your stateroom then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Listen, I thought we were gonna finish tonight, but we haven't even got off the first day. You got,
Well, there's a little more first day stuff to come too, by the way.
there is.
I got one last little surprise.
You remember when Jazz
inside
got to
his
go?
cabin.
Remember back in those days?
What?
I said, remember when we let Jazz have a turn? Remember that?
Oh, I'm just saying. whatever, it's whatever.
That's what you get for going to bed early. Go ahead. Pat, what is it?
Well, it involves Jazz, so this is cool.
He's in his room.
I know he is, and I know his room number.
Pizza.
So
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm going to take a napkin or a little piece of paper off one of the tables, and in some more flashy writing than I normally write, I'm going to write Jazz's room number and like the name Lola or something like that on it, and fold it up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a little bit of the scotch I was drinking, and as I'm walking out, shake it under my fingers and rub my neck and in front of my shirt.
Okay.
And
So let me get this straight. I want to make sure I've got this in my head. You sit at the table and write a note on a napkin, and then you start dousing yourself down in rum.
as I'm leaving in scotch,
Okay.
I get a little on my fingers into the night. Nobody's around. Nobody sees me. I just kind of put some on my fingers, rub it on my chin. Or
I'll be
on
the
my
judge of
lapel
that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And as I walk out of the place, or
Yeah.
I'm doing that as I'm walking down the hall, where people wouldn't have seen the combination happen. And I'm walking, and I'm sure there's got to be like flower arrangements every so often, just
Yes.
on tables and stuff.
All
around.
the tables in
Well-
the restaurant had little flowers on them.
I'll snag one of those flowers as I'm walking, and I'm gonna go to the area where Jazz's
Okay.
room is.
You notice all these rolls I'm making.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering what's happening, go ahead. So you're going to Jazz's room.
I'm going to the hallway that has Jazz's room number in it,
Okay.
and I'm going to make sure that I'm not being followed. I'm going to stop and walk
Make-
around the corner and maybe walk back like I'm
Make a
lost.
perception roll. I'm going to make a recording of me saying that.
I made it by 6.
Okay, keep going.
12, 30, made it by 5. So as long as I'm not being followed, correct?
As far as you can tell, you're not being followed.
Okay, so
Jazz
I'm
is in
going to.
C99.
Yeah, I had them all written down. So I'm coming up and I'm looking around and looking over my glasses and peering up and putting my glasses back up, and when I get to C99, I knock on the door. I'm like, yoo-hoo, the doctor's in.
What is happening? What is
That's what I'm wanting
No
now.
idea.
what is happening right now?
Just give me a second. Lola, the doctor's, it's a house call.
What the hell is happening?
And I'm knocking on the door.
Do I recognize the voice as his?
Make a perception roll. Listen, we're through the looking glass here, Jazz. I don't know what to tell you. That I did not expect. That Brits guy, sure. Okay.
I barely made it.
You recognize that it's a man you may know. It's
Oh god.
By the way, Jazz was like out of it. He was just relaxing comfortably in his warm, cozy bed. And you come up and you say what you just said in the voice you just said it in. Jazz, what are you going to do?
I assume peepholes weren't a thing yet.
No,
No.
not on a boat either.
I'll crack
Stick
the
my
door
head
and look
in the
out.
hallway, go, yo.
I think
Lola
if
is
I heard that, I'd be
do
diving
that.
out the window.
Lola's a wirely, like, booze smelling goof who's at your door.
I open up my eyes real big. I'm like, you're not Lola.
I'm gonna open the door, grab him by the collar, and throw him in the room fast and shut the door.
Like, and they're gonna be like, you cad? What have you done with Lola? Something like that as I get pulled in the room.
I'll just let you discuss this. I don't know what to say.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
As I'm talking about Lola, I'm writing on a piece of paper, there's something wrong with my room. I can't figure it out. This is more up your alley. Here's my key.
Oh, you're writing it down, so
Yeah, I might be bugged. And the whole time I'm writing it down, I'm like, she told me, beautiful French speak. Whoo, she's a hottie. She told me, you're not her husband, are you? And the whole time I'm talking, and I write bugged.
Oh, man, you're a
as a
lucky
question
man.
mark.
I'm gonna
I'm
mention something here before you guys get mad later, because just in case going forward, I'm listening for you to not speak like you're in the 20s or the 10s, and calling somebody a hottie is not gonna cut it. So just that's part of the adventure.
A looker.
Okay, carry
I'm
on.
gonna put my hand up. I'm gonna put my hand up to show that I understand him. Say, sir,
Yeah.
you're obviously in the wrong room, you drunk son of a bitch. And then
I'm
based
not.
on what he said, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
use my
drunk.
electronic skill to search my apartment or my room to make sure it's not bugged. 'Cause
You gonna
he's
help
telling me
him,
his
Pat?
might be.
But then he has my key as well. Yeah, I can take a look around too in his room.
Okay, both of you
But-
guys make a roll.
Am I using my electronic skill or
Not
my
yet.
perception
Right now, you're
skill?
using
No.
your search roll or your perception. Or if you have something, I'll also accept if you have like security systems, you can make that roll. Stuff like those are all good. Okay. There's one. So you guys don't find anything.
I broke even on mine.
Yeah. So he didn't do any better.
Can we
I'm
continue
going
to look?
to I'm going to motion him to stay here and be quiet,
Yeah.
and
What do you-
then I'm going to go to his room with his key and
Okay.
search his.
Okay. You briskly walk across. By the way, he's on the A deck. So you have to
Yeah,
go up.
that's why I had to get down there to him somehow.
Okay, so you get to his room uneventfully, and you are there. The key works.
All right, I'll make a perception electronics check, whatever you want.
Give me another perception check.
It's a pass.
How much did you beat it by?
2.
You don't find anything.
Okay, I'll return to my room.
That was it. I mean, one roll, one check. That's all he can do. He can't like pilfer for different things. Or
We're not going to stay here all night screwing around these rooms. We could be here for a week. You get one shot at something, if there's anything. And by the way, when I asked you if you had electronics, you used that as character knowledge instead of player knowledge. But I'm going to let it slide. Because you had no reason to have someone else come to your room to look for an electronic gizmo because your guy didn't know that.
But I knew there was something.
No, you didn't know it was electronics. That's why you came here. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to give you a pass.
Here's your key back. You need to go. You can't be stopping by my room like this. We could be being watched. I didn't find anything in your room. You're fine.
Okay. Well,
By the way, considering I'm in the same area, because I'm at C-74, would I have heard this crap?
No.
Okay, good. I didn't want to.
People walk around the ship all the time. So if you would like for it to come out of your room every time someone walks by, it's gonna be a rough trip.
Well, I was just wondering if Pat was like loud, like,
get
"Oh
sleep.
no!" Then that would have kind of been.
Well, you're
like,
also
what
You're 20 doors down. So
While you're here, Doc. Have you found anything? Seen anything?
And I just write down again. I was like, because I'm not actually speaking or anything. I'm just like, I swear there's something wrong with our rooms. You know, I just write it out. It's just,
We
I
didn't
know
find
it.
anything we didn't
Can't
find
put
anything in
your
my
finger.
room. I didn't find anything in your room.
I write out, I think they're using technology we're not familiar with. It wouldn't be something that we would normally look for.
Well, look. If any of this is true, I died in the early 80s. You said you're from 2020 something, right? So I'm not even going to know. Who knows what you know, what you have. So I might not even understand what I'm looking at. And especially if they're from the future. This whole thing is crazy. It makes no sense. One thing I know for sure, you need to stay out of my way and not make contact unless we have a reason to.
All right, understood. You know, so
Don't make a scene on the way out, Doc, please. If you see any of the guys, let them know. I'm gonna tell them I'm planning to try to find a way to get into the servant area, so that I can work from inside. You know what I mean? People don't see the servants; they don't care about the servants. I'm gonna become a servant. That's what I'm working on.
I know one guy who cares more about the servants than anyone on Earth.
I just write down watch your back. So, you know, and then head out.
Be safe.
Yep.
I nod to him, and then you wander out and kind of wander the halls, and what are the policies about, like, if I were to go up onto the deck
Totally
now when
fine.
there's anybody around? I could just
You mean
sleep
on
the
the top deck?
top deck.
Absolutely. You can go anywhere you want in first class. No problem.
I'm just gonna go up there and sit down on one of the nice deck chairs, the big long ones you suntan on and sleep the scotch off.
No, you're not. It's
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 midnight.
bitterly
It's
cold
1
up
in the
there.
morning.
It's bitterly cold. You're going to hit an iceberg in a few days. What do you think? That you're down in the Caribbean? This is the North Atlantic. You'd be freezing your nuts off.
We're France right now.
It's not summer. You're on a boat. It's windy as hell.
It's April.
Listen, if you want to sleep out on the deck, make a Constitution roll, and we'll see how well you sleep. Hey, listen. And by the way, there are people up there who are going to be like, what the hell is that guy doing? But that's fine. I'm not going to stop you. Make me a Constitution roll. It's midnight.
I'll go back to my room.
No, I mean, listen, I don't want to stop you. I'm just telling you how it is.
Not an ice troll here.
No.
I will. I'll go back. I'll go back to my room.
Okay. Are you going to bed?
Yes.
Okay, the bed explodes, you're dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm joking. Okay, can we get to the next day? How about that, everybody?
Did I ever unpack?
I don't know. Did you?
You were unpacked. Remember, the guys did it for you because you tipped them so well.
Okay.
They unpacked,
right,
pressed
okay.
everything, put it away.
Let's see if we can get through a day here, shall we? It's now Thursday, April 11th. And you hear people start milling around. People used to get up earlier back in the day. So now we're looking at, you guys could hear people out in the hall starting around 7:15, something like that. Now, let's start the day off right, shall we? And how are we going to stop the day off right? I want to talk to the people who are staying in C99 and C97, which you guys are next door neighbors. That's Brent, your crazy artist, and Jazz Dog.
Correct.
Okay. When you guys rise in the morning and you realize, I told you guys this, I mentioned it the other day, that you guys share a bathroom with the occupant, the next door. And as you guys rouse yourself and stagger forward, here he is. He's almost like he's waiting for you. Which one of you guys is an early riser?
Morning, sir.
All right, that's you,
That's not
dog.
me.
So you see this guy. He goes, "Whoa, it's good to meet you. It's so good to meet you. I'm Hopkins, Terrence Hopkins." He puts his hand out. He's wearing a towel, by the way.
Alexander Atkins. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Holy smokes! It's great that you're an American.
Yes, of course.
He goes, "I'm from Boston myself. Antiques is my trade. Just got back from London with a haul of the good stuff." And it's like, man, I love them. What do you do? What's your line?
I'm in various business. Always looking for an opportunity.
Oh, boy. Well, listen, I've got an opportunity for you. And he looks down at himself and goes, "Oh, jeez, where are my manners? Let me put on a thing. I know you probably want to use their bathroom. When you get done, stop by and see me."
He's in C98.
Yeah.
If I have time this morning, sir, I'll stop in. Sure.
Oh, great. That'd be great. It's great to see you. And he just stands there as you get, and he goes, "Oh, sorry." And he slips out.
I have some morning business to take care of. Could you excuse me, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's great to meet you. It's great to meet you. And he hops out of the bathroom. Brent, you caught some of this as you were standing there getting yourself together.
Okay.
Are we still called? No, I'm sorry. Barnabas, did you catch any of that?
So,
Is Brent
seems,
coming into the bathroom with you?
I mean,
All
I
right.
can just lean against
It's not unheard of.
door
But yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if you need me to legitimize his story, I can probably pull that off.
What do you
Sounds
mean?
like he's just a old guy
He's not old.
excited to see anybody.
Not
Oh, he
old.
wasn't old? I thought you said he was old.
Nope. He's from Boston. I'd say he's middle age.
Okay.
Did I recognize an authentic Boston accent on him?
Do you have area knowledge of Boston or anything that would give you the idea of what a Boston accent would sound like if it was not authentic?
I mean, I'm from the East Coast.
Not
I've
good
never
enough.
been to Boston, but I could recognize a Boston accent.
No. 0%. But he does have an accent that does sound Bostonian. How about that?
I believe it's pronounced Boston.
Boston. I put my
By the
car
garden.
by the garden. The Boston
it's worth-
Garden.
You think it's worth following up with that guy?
I'm gonna have a run-in with that room in later this morning anyway. I
Okay.
can follow up if you like.
What, you were just planning on just randomly going in there, were
No,
you?
that's where my cloak got delivered.
Oh, the cloak.
You sent the cloak to the wrong room on purpose?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Before we get out of here,
There
you
you go.
get any progress? You got any information to share?
Yeah.
Was approached by Joe Gibbs.
It's
know who
Gibb. Joe Gibb. Joe Gibbs is the Redskins head coach. He was.
Sorry, Joe. I was approached by a Joe Gibb. Looks like he was actually from second or third class. We tried to have him tailed. Not sure of what came of that.
What about the rest of the team? You keeping tabs on them?
The doctor and the mute. I've seen up close and personal, but that's about it.
Okay.
Like I said, I will follow up on this guy. What was his name, Aaron?
Oh, the guy that you just met? Terrence Hopkins. Terrence Hopkins, that's the name. Oh, boy.
All right, I'll go over and knock on his door and go in, and then you stop by in a little bit, back me up in case there's anything weird. All right?
Oh, so you're going to Terrence's right
Excellent.
now?
Yeah, I'll clean up, do my morning ritual, and then
All right.
head over.
Okay. We're going to come back to you. I want to make sure I know what everybody's doing this morning. Let's start with David Z. What are you doing this morning, Dave? We're going to call it 7:30, 7:45, unless you guys wanted to get up way, way earlier or way, way later. Breakfast starts at 8.
Yep. Gonna start my daily surveillance routine.
Okay. By the way,
Just
make a. You don't you have etiquette, idiot, whatever that is, memory? You have that, don't you?
Yes, memory.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into who that person you saw was. All you know is she was on the list, and she was a known stopwatch operative. Now, you saw her, I believe, at lunch on Wednesday. All right, so I'm just telling you that in case that's something you want to follow up on.
Yeah, I
So
mean, like I said, I've been keeping an eye out for her, but without any kind of.
Right, but I'm saying since she was at lunch yesterday, there may be a chance that she's there today, for example.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not gonna hold your hand, but your guy.
Yeah.
So Dave, we're gonna have you make it around to the ship. Is there any place in particular you're going to walk to, or you just go up on deck, or what are you gonna do?
Is there a So we're totally locked down to first class area, right?
Well, I mean, they don't usually put it like that. There's in this day and age, no one in their right mind that was in first class would ever go to any of the other classes. And so it's not like they're there guarding second class. They're there to make sure you don't screw up and go to second class. By the way, this actually happened on the actual boat.
So there's no way we can kind of do a walkthrough of the lower floors?
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
I'm just wondering
you
because
never say never, but I will say everyone on your list was in first class.
are you sure? I thought there was somebody in like B, C. Oh, even though they were on B and C, that's still first.
Correct. C, like for example, a big chunk of
Oh,
people are on C. A and C
okay.
are mostly your first class.
What is B? B is B first class?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I thought we were all in different classes of
No. The
search.
lower classes, well, the third level, you don't. The numbers are pretty much. It doesn't matter. It's like they're in the crap zone. You've
Okay,
seen Titanic. They're
so-
down there with chickens. They're dancing around like idiots. They're eating hay, whatever they do.
Heathen.
Yeah.
So as I do my rounds, I'm gonna see if I can go past a few of these the cabins of the people we've got, whether they be survivors or died, right? And I'm gonna see if there's any other unusual folks kind of doing the same thing I'm doing, right? I'm keeping an eye out for. I'm using my my tactician and my tactics and my tracking skills to just see if I can see anybody doing exactly what I'm doing, right? Trying to find out other sneaky people.
Okay, we're gonna leave you there for now, and we're gonna. That's gonna be your morning. Are you gonna have? Are you going to breakfast, or this is what you're gonna do?
Yep. Yep. I want to pretend to be the standard. How should I say? Scheduled person.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
yeah, I'll go to the go to breakfast kind of by my again I haven't been associating with a bunch of folks during the cruise, so again by myself, but keeping an eye out for folks.
Okay, we'll get back to you. So I'm assuming your day is going to be a brisk walk, breakfast, and then another brisk walk as you're snooping around in the cabin area.
Yes, sir.
I got it. We'll get back to you.
First class.
Pardon me?
Is D first class?
D is not first class.
Because there's 3 people on the list in D.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure here. Because it's hard for me. Let me look here. I don't want to D may in fact be first class.
Because there's 1 that survived and 2 that died.
Let me look here. Bear with, because D may very well be first class. And there's a ton of first class.
I was just looking over the list.
That's
and I was
fine.
like, well, there's...
While I'm looking, Chad, what are you doing with your morning?
Well, first things first, I think I'm going to go get some breakfast.
Very good. So we'll come back to you, Pat. Okay, D is in fact first class. It is first class. It's on because it's on
stepping away for
D.
a second, so
D is
in.
on promenade deck A. Okay, go ahead, Pat.
Pat said he was stepping away, so maybe
okay.
go to Jazz or something.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of Brent and Jazz. So, Jazz, you're going to see Terrence, correct? Jazz, are you there? Brent, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Jazz, hello. Jazz must have stepped away for a minute. This is a good time. Let's take a quick piss. Smoke them if you got them. We'll take 3 minutes here. Luke, can you babysat when someone comes in and says something?
Sir, I guess.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to mute first.
Is anyone left?
I'm here.
Man, I'm here.
Dave, do you have any interest in Slay the Spire 2? Or is that not your type of deal?
I don't know if I'd ever played one.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, is it a video game? What's it called?
Slay the Spire.
Yeah, it's a video game. It's a deck building
Yeah.
roguelike.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big card fan guy. Thanks for asking, though. Thanks for
What are you
asking.
playing nowadays, Dave? Besides Baldur's Gate 3?
Not a lot. I'm still touching base on New World. I'm still broke that they're ending it, but they're putting in a lot of fucking quality of life stuff, man. It sucks so bad. So they've got these thing called gear sets where you could set your gear sets, and for the entire length of the game, the past 5-10 years, they've only had like 9 of them. And I've always wanted more. So okay, I'll get my gear set for my thief, my gear set for my fighter, my mage, right? But I've only had 9 before. Now they opened it up to 20. Now it's just but there's fucking nobody there. Everybody used to play what's gone. Yeah, it sucks.
Have they
I hate
announced
it.
that they're shutting down?
Yeah, I think they officially said 27, maybe February. I forget the exact date, but I do think they put a server shutdown date. Yeah.
Did you play that at launch before they made the
Yeah.
big changes?
Yeah. I played there since it was beta. Yeah. for
We
for the first 6 or 8 months, we as TeamSpeak was playing it. Me, Pat, Paco, Foos, we played it pretty hard. Then they fell out of it. There's some issues with they didn't prefer the crafting method, but and they changed the crafting. They made it better. But yeah, it was a fun ass game.
it's a deep little booger.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my crew and I played it when it first launched.
Yeah.
And it was unfortunate that it was some of the stuff not so good.
Jazz, are
it
you
was
back?
rough out of the gate.
Yeah.
Jazz dog.
He stepped away. He's not back yet.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's pet's gone
Yeah,
back.
Pat's not back yet.
All right, we'll
either.
throw my garbage away then. I'll be right back. We're
I
just gonna
did-
we're
I-
gonna
I-
go on without him. We'll skip to somebody else. So give me 1
Yeah.
second.
I'm back.
There you go.
There's
I keep
someone.
I keep
What's up?
watching that. Everyone kind of stepped away, waiting for Jazz to get back. Aaron's going to be back in a second. I just watched that. I keep watching that Tectronics episode you guys did. I really liked that one. That was That was fantastic. I'd love to have some big old computer like that.
The thing's a beast.
Yeah, it reminds me of a pet. It's big like a pet. Aaron stepped away. He'll be back in a second. I think everybody else is back. I also really like the Cobra episode. I keep watching that one again. Yeah.
By the way, I got a
Lara's
quick
episodes.
question.
Yeah.
Your all's goofy antiques dealer. You think he has a stopwatch?
Yeah, antiques. Yeah. And I did like the Atari and TV one. I'm a huge fan of what was it, Cloak and Dagger?
Cloak and Dagger. Yeah.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
thought you guys talked about Zookeeper at some time. Huge. Zookeeper's such a fantastic. I love Zookeeper. I played that one since I was little. Yeah, big fan of Zookeeper. And I do hate that extra live level, man. It can be brutal. It can be brutal. You lose all your lives trying to get a guy. Yeah.
If you get the rhythm, I mean,
Yeah.
because you have to just go to get on up that
Yeah.
extra life
You can-
stage, and if
you
you
can
get
try and
off,
push the
you're
points.
screwed.
Yeah, you can try and push the points, and then that whole coconut dropping one. It's like that one is so evil because the first 12 to maybe 15 seconds, it looks doable. It looks like things can be done. But if you're in there for 20 or 30 seconds, there's 400 things all over the screen, and it's just it's mean. It's mean. It's fun. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that game, man.
My first decent high score on Zookeeper, I did the thing where you just land on the platform, the top platform, jump off, jump back
Oh,
to
yeah.
one.
Yeah, like the Donkey Kong bounce. Yeah.
And I was convinced that was the way to get a high score. And then I saw people making 1,000,000-point jumps. I was like, nope, okay. I was wrong.
It's tough. It's a fun game, though, man. I love that one.
Absolutely. Absolute classic.
What I missed while I stepped away.
Nothing.
A lot of waiting.
Yeah. Jazz stepped away. Aaron stepped away, but Aaron will be back in 30 seconds or so. So everybody will be back in a minute, and we'll get going. I just I started my day by doing my rounds. I mean, I'm just on the scope out for any other people, and B, anything kind of out of the ordinary. People changing their schedule up all of a sudden to change things, that kind of a deal.
Tell them I'm coming back.
And then he's going to go through everyone else's morning routine.
He's coming back any moment.
Oh yeah, because I know Jazz had his morning, Brent had his morning.
Yeah.
You had yours. I don't know what Chad said.
Went to go get breakfast.
Okay.
The David Crane episode, I love that one too. I'm a huge David Crane fan. I actually sent him a copy. So I had a buddy in the UK I was doing some shadiness with for a while, and he was a big David Crane fan too. And I sent David Crane 2 copies of Ghostbusters to sign and send back to me. I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, he made sure to ask for return shipping. I sent it. I didn't give a shit. So I got a signed
I'm back.
Ghostbusters from him.
All right.
We're all here then.
Is
here.
Jazz Dog back?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, Jazz Dog, you are going to see Terrence, I believe.
Knock on his cabin door.
He goes, "Oh, it's great to see you. Come on in. I got so much stuff to show you."
Show me.
Yeah. My wares. You got to see my collection.
You brought samples?
Well, I didn't go to London for no good reason.
Let's see what you found, good sir.
So, Terrence is an interesting fellow. He's very outgoing. You can tell that. He's got a whole myriad of antiques lying out, spread out in anticipation of you being here. He's got an Elizabethan hand mirror, a decorative Chinese knife, a wheel lock pistol with a case, and he's got an ornamental pig. He's got 2 oil paintings. He's like, look at these beauties.
I'm going to use my forgery and art objects skill.
Yeah.
Just take a quick gander and see if I can tell these are real or not real.
They look real. That doesn't necessarily mean they look valuable. Do you have any appraisal skills?
He just said he had forgery.
That I know, but that's
Forgery
not
and art
appraisal.
object. It's not.
Real,
No.
You can tell it's a real thing, but you don't know what the value is of
Make
it.
a
right?
roll.
You
Make a roll.
I failed. No, I hit it exactly.
Okay, these are the paintings that you're looking at first. They don't look like anything that would have been valuable in your day.
Fine selection, Terrence. I see you have a good eye, sir.
He goes, you know, I was born too late. He's like, these are the things that bring me to other lands. These are the items that bring me joy beyond measure. These will be added to my personal collection back in Boston. They will bring me a great deal of pleasure. Do you have any psychiatric or history or one of those, something, or like anything involving psychiatric or anything involving like history? Your artwork skill is pretty good. Give me one more of those if you don't have the other two.
I made it by 3. I also have the everyman skill of deduction.
Now, I wouldn't apply here. You're looking over this collection, and you can tell right away that Terrence seems very authentic in his love, his unbridled love for art and antiques.
Well, sir, they say if you do what you love, you'll never be unhappy. So, I see you have a good eye.
He says, "My God, man, that's brilliant." And he walks up and he grabs your hand and shakes it. He goes, You get it. You understand. You understand exactly where I'm coming from. It's so nice to meet you, sir.
You as well. Now, if you excuse me, I do think I need to get down to breakfast. I do hope we meet again.
Very good, sir. Very good. I agree. We'll be around. Thanks for stopping in. And you notice as you left, he was throwing on his tails and tie to get ready for breakfast as well. Okay. Brent, anything before I move on? You going down to breakfast?
No, just to check to see if my book has been tampered with.
Make a roll, perception. You left the book where again? You put something on the book, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I made it.
It appears fine. Okay. We know what Dave's doing.
I'm not going to go to breakfast today.
Okay.
I'm going to hang back and wait for my cloak to come back.
Very good. Okay. Dave, we know what you're doing, but you're eventually coming to breakfast. I will say that your early jaunt around the area seems uneventful. All right. Pat?
Yes.
You're going to breakfast?
Yeah. I always keep an eye out, see if I recognize any faces.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm going to go wherever I can see the most people at one time and just kind of walk through and see if I either recognize somebody from the pictures Dave and I saw or
Perception roll.
detect some anomaly.
Make a perception.
Yes, sir. Made it by 3.
Okay. You don't see anyone from the pictures. You don't see anything that you would deem unusual. Let's go, Chad. What are we doing this morning?
Well, obviously went to breakfast first, but always on top of the list. I'm keeping an eye out for Benito. See if I see him. I'm not putting like a search warrant out. I mean, I'm just.
Can I ask you a question? This is out of game. What the hell, man? What in God's name are you planning? I don't understand.
I want my $2.
I'm begging you to tell me what is your plan here.
Okay, he was supposed to be the one that was supposed to get me get me some time with the captain, dude.
Right. I want
to find out if there was any movement on that.
I'm gonna ease your burden here. All right, you ready? He's left the ship. He's gone. You paid him over a year's salary. He got off at the first dock and was out the door.
Great. Okay, well, so he's gone. Have I heard anybody else?
Did he at least file the paperwork to let somebody know that poor, I don't even know what it is, the mute guy wanted to see the captain? Does somebody know that? Do we? I mean, I know as players we have no way of knowing.
If someone gave me a year's salary, I'd just walk off the ship and
hold on a second. Hold on a second. So that's why I was asking Chad if he was going into breakfast. So you are going to breakfast, right?
Yes.
Okay. As you walk in, everyone who's at breakfast except Chad, make a perception roll.
Let's see here. I got a 15. I think I
If
failed.
you made it, let me know.
I beat it by 4.
Okay. You see everyone in the room turn and look as Chad walks in the door, and you see every bellhop, like cook, maid, steward, dishwasher, mop bucket holder. They're all trying to discreetly edge toward Chad. He truly is the belle of the ball. The maitre d' sees you come in. He goes, "Oh my God! Excuse me, sir. Welcome to breakfast, sir. My God, it's great to see you, sir. You look great. You are a handsome man. You strike an incredible profile, sir, if I may say. Strong jaw, an upper lip with a beautiful posture. Outstanding. Please, we have a seat ready for you." They put you right up in this great seat. I mean, you're right beside the captain at his table.
Ah!
Dun, dun, dun.
And and when you get there, they all stand up to sit down. He goes, "So it's you. You're that gentleman that cost me a crew member." He goes, "Well, spit it out, man. What do you have to say for yourself?"
Okay, obviously I'm writing this in notes, so I'm gonna have to write this out. I'll just say, I'll just write out basically apologies, dear Captain. I was just eager to meet you, basically because I wanted to meet somebody commanding this fine ship. I'm a shipman myself, and I had got you a small token of appreciation for partaking on this momentous voyage.
Make a
Great for the one day you get to use it.
okay. Make a presence attack.
Attack.
A presence roll. A presence roll.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
that's
And
interesting.
I'm keeping your written speech in mind. Your presence is automatically docked because you can't talk. But but still, your writing was nice. Unfortunately, the captain can't read. No, I'm just kidding.
Great.
I'm joking.
No,
I'm
he
joking.
only reads French, right, or Chinese, or
No,
something.
he's British.
Okay. Just to give you a heads up, presence is 12. It says roll 11 minus, presence attack 2d6.
Go ahead.
So what do I do?
Roll 3 dice.
Roll 3d6.
Everything in this game, 3d6.
Oh my God.
16.
Unfortunately,
Well,
your
Mouth,
note, you
welcome
hand it to him,
foot.
just says red rum.
The
over and over.
captain looks at your note, and you see him slowly wad it up. He goes, "Sir, men of wealth and influence do not throw their money away on the lesser classes. Your exuberance has cost me a steward on the maiden voyage of our ship." He's like, "I'm not interested in your gift. I do, sir, hope that you will keep your wallet in check for the remainder of our voyage." And he takes his hat and slams it on the table and gets up. And he looks at the girl beside him. He goes, "Excuse me." And he's gone.
Quick, Chad, give him some money.
$100 as you say.
He doesn't have
Yeah,
$100.
Okay. In response, I'm just gonna quietly get up from my seat, look extremely offended, and walk away.
What about you're not going to eat?
I'm done. I'm walking away. With an extremely pissed off look on my face.
Sorry, Chad, you butchered that roll. Butchered it.
Well, it's not my fault.
Well, I mean, yeah. All
I kind
right.
of wanted to see where he was going with this grand plan, and now I'm never going to know.
Yeah. What were you gonna do with when you gave the captain that gift?
Get
That's what I'm
intel,
wondering.
dude. The captain's gonna know a bunch of crap that's going
Captain-
on a
Captain,
ship.
he knows.
You realize the
He was
captain? Well,
actually going to try to get him to go with the captain, and he was going to try to get some photographs of the captain and Benito for bribery purposes.
oh my God. I'm just, I want to say something, but I'm not. Okay, Chad. Every turn is an interesting adventure with you. I will give you that. There is no downtime with Chad. Okay.
Well, okay. I'm gonna make matters worse right here, right now.
Oh God, no. Now hold on a second. You realize what your mission is, everyone. Okay, go ahead. What are you doing?
To not sink the boat before it hits the iceberg.
Well, I basically, I still, even though the captain's being a complete and utter wank, obviously I'm still being followed around by a whole group of lackeys at this point. Am I not?
Let's just put it this way: when the captain gets up and leaves, when you turn around and stand up, there's a guy standing there and he goes, the captain was way out of line. And behind him, like 50 people go, he was.
Chad, you think you can get a mutiny for
I could
$49?
probably have the staff walk him off the plank at this point.
Well, you see, a lot of the staff members have their hand out. And someone's coming up to clean your plate the second you get up, and they're looking at the table at nothing.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. What are you going to do? You got like 15
How many-
people standing around watching you.
How many?
15 hired hands are standing in your general vicinity.
15.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna write a note on my notepad
Yeah. Yes.
that says I need a favor and hold it up and then start heading back to
Right here. I mean, everyone starts, they're all standing at attention.
Well, I'm walking back to my cabin. It's a whole lot following me.
Hold on, I got to make a roll real quick. I mean, this is stupid, but what the hell?
You guys gonna love it when they finally invent the whiteboard.
All right, carry on.
I was thinking his presence roles would get so much better once they develop that electric device where you put to your throat, where you can go, I am rich. Here is money. Because that's going to go over so much better with his presence roles.
So, Chad, they're all most of them stop at the threshold because they know they'll get fired if they keep going. But a couple don't care, so there are 3 people still with you.
Okay, so there's 3 people, and am I back at my quarters yet?
Well, do you want to? So you're gonna lead 3 crewmen to your quarters?
Yeah.
I'm circling back around to the photo thing. I'm circling back around to that.
Chad,
Yeah.
make a perception
but-
roll. We're gonna see if you ever catch on.
Nope.
Okay. As you get to your quarters, you realize that, well, you don't realize this until you get there. These burly, desperate-looking crewmen don't care about their job. They want the money. And they tell you so in no uncertain terms. Give us your money.
Really?
Yep.
So they're gonna be there. So I'm getting mugged, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you
When
expect?
when you flash that kind of cheese, man, that's what happens.
Well,
You hit the cheese grater.
That's right.
So what's it going to be? Is it phase 12, or are you going to give them the money?
Phase 12. Phase 12.
phase
Just
12.
pay one of them to beat up the other 2.
All right. We could actually use the map that's on here now. That won't be a problem. We're going to have some combat, ladies and gentlemen.
Bear in mind, they are the ones that initiated this, not I.
Yeah. So let's say the area you'd be in, let's put it into the Let's go into the area there between the two hatches, right there, right where my finger's at, right here.
Hold on, let me
It's called
let me
Area
find
U. It's the area right before you get to the narrow hallways. Let me get a couple guys. Wow, I didn't see this coming. I really didn't. Let me grab a couple toughs. Let's see how tough this mute is.
At least it'll be a quiet fight.
Yeah, for one of them.
So
Won't
Chad,
be much yelling for help.
you're going
Yeah,
to be
call
right.
yell for help.
You're going to be right on that U right there.
Where's my character? I've got to find him.
Just grab
I
it.
don't.
Just grab somebody. Doesn't matter.
I don't see anybody to grab.
Allow me to help you out. I'll put some guys up to grab.
I got somebody for him. There
Thank
you go.
you.
He's on the U.
All right. Phase 12. Let me pull up
Where's
my...
the third guy?
No, there's two guys plus Chad. Listen,
Oh, these
you're
are two
trying to
guys
get him.
following.
You're trying to get him killed. Two guys plus Chad. I'm
Oh,
not.
nice.
I'm not a tyrant here. Let's not be tyrannical.
So there's only two guys that I'm fighting.
Correct.
Are you fighting, or is there a chance you could run? Some of the staff actually like you.
No.
Well, not in this area. They don't. All right.
So I thought where'd the third guy go? Did he leave?
I'm being courteous. The third guy decided to back off, so you only have to fight two guys. If
Okay,
you want a
cool.
third guy, I can make one appear.
No.
Okay. Phase 12.
Okay. I gotta check something.
What's your
real
dex?
quick.
What's your
16.
What's your speed?
Okay, where's speed at? I'm looking for
Speed. It's in your characteristics. It's
it.
called.
3.
Oh,
4,
okay.
8,
You're
12.
absolutely first. Yeah.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, well, forget it. It's on, so let's just do the duty. I'm looking for something here.
All right.
Hold on. Okay, can I attack?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Phase 12.
Phase 12.
My first attack, I am going
Yeah.
to basically take a jab at one of these goofs with my silver cane, and I'm going to hit him with the knockout dart.
Okay. What? Oh, really? Oh, you're gonna break that
Yep.
thing out, are you? Okay. I didn't.
But I
expect-
want to make it look like I just hit him with it and knock him out.
What's your OCV?
Won't there be a dart sticking out of him though?
There will. What's your OCV?
I'm looking. Where do I
Upper right.
Third column, very top.
find- OCV is 5.
Okay, they've got a DCV of 4, so that makes you a 12 or less.
You can do it.
Hopefully.
Let me get back to my happy die thing. I'm bouncing around like a goof here. All right. Here we go. Dice tray. I got an 11.
That's a hit. Let me pull up
Is he
the.
down?
Well, hold on a second. Let me pull up the weapon here. Thankfully, I had this all converted. I didn't expect to need my weapon stuff this early. That's why I don't have it in hand. Hold on one second here. Here it is. Okay, roll. Oh my God. Roll a 4d6.
$20.
Okay, all we need is the 20. So, oh, yeah, he's down. He's way, way down.
Okay, does this other guy get to do anything?
Wow,
or
I
is
didn't
it
expect
not-
that to happen. I'll be honest. That's a surprise. That guy really is down. I mean, he is down. Do you understand me? The other guy's going to take a crack.
Down and out cold.
He sees what you do with his buddy. He's like, we're not doing that. So he's got a 10 or less to hit.
So this other guy is attacking me.
You got that right.
Okay.
10 or less. Oh my God! Oh, did you see that? That's just.
I didn't.
Oh my God!
Right, he rolled a 3.
Yes.
He just
Are you
gave you a
serious?
crack that you can't believe. I mean, he crushed you. He got a perfect roll. That never happens. I can't
That's a
believe
nat
that just.
20 right there.
That is a perfect roll. That means double. It's double trouble, buddy.
He picked up one of those standing brass ashtrays from the hallway and bringed it with it.
That is Pat. You saw. Everyone saw that. I didn't
Yes,
cheat.
yes.
I rolled that.
Yeah,
Holy smokes!
that's bad news. That's bad.
I mean, you're lucky these are just. Ignore that. You're lucky these are just slubs. Okay, Chad, you take 12 stun and 3 body. Punches you right in the face. Oh wait, no,
Wait,
that's not
yeah,
right.
no.
It's double.
No.
24 24 stun and 6 body.
But he gets to take away his PD.
Yeah.
Okay, where?
So what is your PD?
Your PD is his
3.
PD is 3.
Okay. Okay. So that means you take 21 stun and 3 body. What's your how much stun do you got?
Stun, I've got 33. Body, I've got 16.
Okay, you're not dead, but you're stunned. So that means you're knocked down.
Okay, my stun is take what now?
You take 21 stun.
So I'm down to 12.
Right. So you're unconscious. You've been stunned. Now,
Body.
the good thing is that you've got a speed of 3.
I think it was 6 body.
Yeah, but he got rid of 3 because he had PD of 3.
Oh yeah, that's a PD of 3. Sorry, yeah.
How do you heal in this game?
Well, your recovery
doctor?
is.
You don't.
That's
You-
the neat part.
Yeah, you do heal. All right, that was phase
You
12.
heal none.
Okay,
You recover, but you use your recovery, but you also heal at human norms.
nobody goes until 4, but you lose your turn because you're stunned.
Now wait. Whoa.
I'm
Hold
at
up.
8.
Hold up.
I got 4, 8, and 12.
12.
Dude.
Pardon
Phase
me?
12. He gets his recovery.
Right, you do get your recovery, but I mean he's stunned anyway it goes. He's stunned. So on phase 4, you're stunned. Okay.
Okay, so does it go 4? Does it go 12, then 4, then 8?
No, then 6. He goes on 6. So he's gonna go before you get up. He's grabbing your wallet.
Okay, right now I've got 4, 8, and 12. So what happened? Does he go?
Okay,
what
listen to
happens
me.
now?
I told you, I'm gonna tell you again. On phase 12, you all went. Okay, it flips back over to phase 1. Nobody goes. 2, nobody goes. 3, nobody goes. 4, you would normally go, but you're stunned, so you don't go.
Do I
5,
do I do any recovery at this point?
you don't do jack squat. 4, you do nothing. 5, no one goes. 6, he goes. He grabs your wallet. 7, nobody goes. 8, it's now round 8. He's standing over you with your wallet. You now can stand. Half action stand.
Okay.
I got to make a roll here. What are you going to do?
I want to attack this guy.
All right.
Let's see what other darts I got.
Man, that's the shot of all time. And it was on the very first combat. I'll never get that back. I don't know if I've ever done that.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same. Can I do the same as the first guy, except hit him with the dazed dart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the killing dart for now.
Yeah, you can do that. That's no problem.
Okay,
God,
so
I
what am I
can't believe
rolling at this point?
Same thing. You got to roll 12 or less to hit.
3
It's a
dice.
half action get up, so you can't move. All you can do is stand, but you can attack.
Okay, and this is with the dazed dart.
Yeah.
13.
No, sir.
No, sir. You need a 12. Okay. This guy is running away.
Well, they're both going to go on 12, and he's going to go first.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Brett saved you. I almost screwed up. So, yes, go ahead, Chad. You get to go again. Chad, Brett just saved your butt right there because I screwed that up.
Let him get away with the cash, dude.
Kick him in the nuts.
Cripple him.
Just a sec. I want to see something.
You got publicly embarrassed by the captain and your butt kicked before I had my eggs.
He's also used unfamiliar tech, by the way.
By the way, if I hit him, okay, looking at my martial arts skill, screw this.
Martial
You're
arts
better
is
off
ass.
with the dart.
Well, the last one I've got is a killing dart, even though this guy's pissed me off.
No, you didn't use the dazed dart. You missed stabbing him.
No, he tried to hit it with the dazed dart. He missed. That's a fact.
Those
Shoot,
are
it shoots
knockout
at the end of the
darts, too.
can.
There's 3 darts.
Yeah, you've got 3
Yeah,
of
kill,
each one,
stun, and
Chad.
murder.
I mean, that's 3 to last you.
I thought you said
I've
we
got
got 3 darts, so we got to pick what we picked.
Oh,
One of each.
Oh, yeah.
One of each.
I'm sorry. You're right. My bad.
Hmm.
I'm looking at what you've got available martial arts wise. Everything you've got here, you could do because they're all half phase. So,
Well, he can full phase
Can I
now.
do 2 attacks?
no, you
Martial
can't do
arts is
2
ass.
attacks. Don't get greedy.
Okay, let me ask you this then: of all the moves I've got, what one do I have the best chance of hitting and keeping?
They're
it
all,
running?
let's see, takedown, you get a +1.
Offensive strike.
Yeah, offensive strike, you get a +1.
Oh no, that's a negative. That's a negative.
Oh,
2.
it's a -2.
So takedown
Yeah.
is your best.
Why am I not clicking on the corner where I can just read the thing? Yeah.
So
So
probably
take,
my best bet here is takedown.
now when that happens, he falls down.
So
Well, I'm just explaining it. Feel free to roll. You've got a 13 or less with takedown.
okay,
You'd have to be an idiot to botch this one.
Don't say
don't do that. Don't do that.
He rolls a natural 18.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
8.
Roll 3d6.
Twelve stun and 3 body.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That was a good shot. Okay, you've taken him down, by the way. Let me see if he's knocked
All right.
out. Let's see here. Defensive 2. Okay. He's stunned.
What?
He's stunned.
Okay. So he did half his stun, even minus that guy's PD.
His PD blows. These guys are just geeks. Big geeks.
Okay. So basically, this one guy is hurt and he's stunned. The other guy is completely knocked out.
Correct. That's the end of phase 12. Take your recoveries. We move to the next phase that you go on, which I believe is phase 4. He's still
Okay,
stunned.
Recovery is 8.
Yes. So you get 8 stun back.
No body,
I'm
just done.
No body. How much body did you take, Chad?
He took 3.
So, I mean, that's actual, like, I'm bleeding type. I mean, you're hurt. You got hurt.
Bruised at least.
Yeah, yeah. Like, physically, you can see that you've been in a fight. All right. This is phase 4. But one guy's out and one guy's stunned. What are you going to do?
I want to beat the shit out of the guy that's stunned.
Well,
Hey,
he's at half.
take
He's
it
at
out.
half DCV, which means you've got a 5, 7. Let's see, 5 versus 3, 2, 13 or less. Oh wait, what am I saying? He's at half. 15 or less.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with offensive strike.
With which strike?
Offensive
Offensive
strike.
strike.
All right, so you're okay.
What is his DCV, Aaron?
Right now it's half, so it's 2.
I know, but what's his actual DCV?
4.
So 2. Chad is at a 4 with his minus, so he needs a 13 or less.
Yep.
Here we go.
Chad's gonna try to kill this guy. That's what's happening.
Definitely seems like it.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Now you need to roll 7d6.
You guys remember the historical anomaly where a guy was found murdered in first class? Oh
Yeah, I
my
got a
god.
Why your
20.
rolls suck.
Yeah.
Murdered and robbed. Robbed and murdered.
But that's going to take his stun down to nothing, so he
Yeah.
ain't getting
And he's
back up.
bleeding and mashed. Oh, I gotta make a roll. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's called the surely someone heard this idiocy roll. Let's find out.
And here's
Making
another
any
anomaly.
Nope. I can't believe it. He's like a ninja, silent but deadly.
Yeah.
Okay, these
Okay,
guys
so
are
let me-
both out cold. And
Okay. I
the
wanna
one
get
guy
my
needs
bill-
medical attention bad.
Okay, I'm going to get my billfold back.
Uh-huh.
Number 1, I want to get the suits off both of these guys.
Suit you mean you're getting him naked?
You're gonna take their
No, not-
clothes. Okay.
Not
Something
completely
what?
naked. I want to take their staff clothing, but not stripped completely naked.
I think
It's
we're gonna
okay,
have
so
an
they're
Enrico
underwear.
Palazzo moment here. Let me make
Yeah.
another roll.
If they're wearing underwear.
Oh God, I hope so.
Okay. Oh,
So what am I doing?
Hot dog. I've been asking that since you stepped on the ship.
okay.
What's going on?
Hold on. Unbelievable. Okay. You've gotten one man stripped naked. You've got his filthy
Completely?
sailor clothes in your hand. Are you going to get the other guy's filthy sailor clothes as well?
No, when you say strip naked, I mean is he completely naked?
Hey, trust me, this guy's going Indian.
Oh Christ!
The boys are out. So
Great.
I have screwed up 4. Surely someone heard this rolls. Dare I make a 5th?
Technically, security
why
walk the
not?
hallways.
You're
could
lucky
tip 'em.
everybody's at breakfast.
They don't pay security to eat breakfast.
Yeah, but this isn't the Gestapo. They're not walking up down the halls like it's St. Quentin. This also
Okay,
took
well-
place in like two rounds, so it wasn't that long.
By the
Yeah.
way, the guy that was like needing medical attention, which one of the two guys is stripped buck naked?
I'm assuming you took the clothes off the non-bloody one.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
tell
trying
me.
to figure out how.
Hold on a second.
I-
Tell me exactly what you're doing right now before Uncle Aaron makes another roll. It's your last chance to do something else.
Okay, let me ask you one question.
No.
The guy that's bleeding, is he gonna die if he stays here?
Are you a doctor? Do you have any medical
No.
skills?
No,
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, time to make another roll.
Well, shit.
Oh, look at that. You hear people coming down the hall. And you're standing there with a pair of clothes to your hand, your billfold, a cane, and a naked man on one side and an unconscious bleeding man on the other.
Congrats!
Okay, have they seen me yet?
This is your last chance. What are you doing? Don't ask me any
Okay.
questions. Just tell me what you're doing.
At stealth, using my stealth, I'm gonna just get the hell out of here.
Make a
They're-
stealth
they're-
roll. And you need this desperately.
Oh, yeah, you think?
Incoming 18.
I got a 12, and my stealth is 12 minus.
Okay.
That's probably not good enough, Chad.
People round the corner. What the deuce? Oh my God, call security. And they catch the tail end of your tails as you're beating a hasty retreat. And one of them goes, "Whoa, Hut, who goes there? What?" But he didn't see you, as far as you know. Although I should roll that.
No, we take your first sting.
I've
No
got to
need to
say,
double-
you never
no
know
need
what to
double check
expect.
yourself.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, he made that.
No, he didn't make it.
Uh,
These
Oh,
guys are
11.
slubs. They're slubs.
Yeah.
And they're old people that are all rich. They don't know. They don't pay much attention. Okay. Where are you going now?
Okay, is there any way I can get from where I'm at to my room and not be seen or basically like
You were
try not
right. You
to
were
be
right near your room.
you were
So,
outside your room when you
If
stopped.
you could make one more stealth roll, you could get into your room at a -2. So you need to beat your stealth by a couple.
Did not.
I got 11.
You're there fumbling with the key because you're holding a cane, you're holding a guy's clothes, and you're holding your wallet. You got all these things in your hand. You're fumbling with your key, and you hear a whistle. Stop right there.
Great. So where's the magic button? Do I just hit my wrist?
You mean you mean
Yeah, just disappear in the middle of broad daylight. That would be good.
Yeah, it's not like I haven't butchered this thing already.
So you're gonna butcher.
you have to hold down the
Dude, it's such a
button
mild word.
for like 10 seconds.
I would love something, but you. I mean, if you zone out, that's
It's
basically
called clocking out.
shattering reality to those people.
Well, it probably wouldn't be the best thing to do in front of people that are coming at you.
But what other options do I have here? I mean, I've rolled horribly multiple
Well, you
times.
opted to pick the fight, so go
Well,
to jail.
I
Hold on a
didn't
second.
start the fight.
Don't go. Maybe we could just explain things. That he
Hold on
was
a second.
They were robbing him, and he defended himself.
Hold on a
Maybe-
second. Okay, Chad. You see a man in one of those round type hats with a bill and a little cape. He looks like a security officer. And he looks at you and he goes, "Wait a minute. I know who you are. You're that bloke that done give away 50 pounds.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because he's mute, he can't say yes.
I'll write on
He
the
can still
do I still have my notepad?
How does, I mean,
You got to
does he
drop
read
the
lips?
crap in your hands.
Does he read lips?
Oh.
No, I'll drop the
He's
crap
not
in
deaf.
my hand.
Oh,
I'll
he's
drop-
not deaf. Okay, he just can't talk.
I'll drop the crap in my hand. I'll pull out the notepad and say, just write yes on it, and see what he says.
He really, man, this is tough for me. Chad, you didn't really say much there.
I need mute. So.
Well, that's true, but he could have written something that would make a presence check. Right now, this is the only guy here.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
Let me get the highest amount.
Well,
A
sir,
natural.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to come with me. He spins
Okay.
you around and starts putting the cuffs on.
Before,
He goes,
before
we'll get this sorted
do
when
I
we
have
get down
time
to
to write any? Do I have time to write anything else before he hauls me
No,
off?
not with that roll. All right, Chad is taken care of. Let's move on. Chad,
The rest of the adventure.
that was a dizzying display of antics right there. I will say thank you for that. You took me on a journey. No,
Remember when I said that there's no way any of us would willingly die on this ship because we have that escape button? We can just hit it no matter when. I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm just going to stay on it.
Let's go down with the ship.
I'm just
Sounds
going
like an
to
okay plan.
ride this girl right into the ground.
I will say
That's-
Chad did kick the crap out of those geeks. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
fun to watch.
All right,
And he's
dog.
already got a good relationship with the captain. I'm sure he'll be able to explain things.
I forgot about
Hopefully.
that. Okay. By the way, Chad, I know what it's like to be
Hopefully.
dusty now. It's great. Let's go, Jazz Dog. What are we up to?
Reading the paper, having some eggs, I guess.
Okay. So again, this is Thursday. Everyone's at breakfast. Not everyone. Not everyone's there, but some people. You guys know that you're scheduled to stop in Queenstown at the Republic of Ireland in Cork Harbor at 11:30. You were supposed to be there earlier, but you're still running behind. So as you guys are finishing up breakfast, and making your way out of the breakfast area, you can see off in the distance the approaching Emerald Isle of Ireland.
I'm gonna try to be on deck when everybody boards to see if I recognize any of the faces from the photographs we were shown.
Okay, great. What about you, Patty?
Probably the same thing. Just keep an eye out. I mean, I'm looking around for people. Because everybody comes and stands out on the deck, too, to look at stuff. So
Okay. Brent?
just want to.
Brent? Uh-oh.
Heck.
That was weird. Everyone's connection with the crap for a second. Brent, what are you doing?
Mine's fine. It looks like.
Has my cloak been returned yet?
Yes, your cloak arrives. It arrived about 10
Okay.
a.m.
Okay. I'm going to find someone and see if they will let me into the room across the hall so I can get my cloak.
Oh,
I'm going to explain to them that I gave the incorrect room number, and Terrence is aware that I'm just going to jump in there, grab my
So-
cloak, get dressed, and pop back out.
So you're catching the guy as he comes out for making the delivery. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me the exact verbiage, and we'll see where we're gonna stand on your roll.
All right,
It's presence,
hey,
unless
I'm gonna
you've got
wait.
something better.
I'm going to wait until he is coming back out because I don't want him to just hand it to me.
Right.
I'm gonna say, "Oh, sorry. That cloak was for me. I'm sure you remember me.
Different guy.
Aaron, no, I know, Aaron. I'm saying he should remember me because I'm fabulous.
Huh.
I realized that I had given you guys the wrong room number. I've talked it over with Terrence. I just need to pop in, grab my cloak, get dressed, and pop right back out.
Make a roll. I've got a number in my head.
Is that number 8?
He goes, "Oh, that's all right, sir." He goes, "I'll just hold the door open for you while you hop in and get it."
Well, I'm going to not be fully dressed until I
Oh no,
clearly stated.
that you didn't say that coming out.
I clearly stated I was going in to get dressed. I clearly stated that.
So you're coming out of your room not fully dressed.
I'm going to be in my underclothes.
Well, what do you want
Hubba
this
hubba.
guy to do? He said he'd
Just
hold the
let-
door
let
open for
me-
you while you got your cloak.
Right, and let me get dressed.
Oh, well, go ahead.
If you don't,
You're not
we're
going to
not
get
gonna
dressed
go
in
that far, that's
Terrence's
fine.
room, are you?
that was the plan, yes.
Does that make a
Oh,
lick of
yeah.
sense to anybody?
Yeah, his clothes will be in Terrence's room.
Why would your clothes be in there? It's a cloak. It's not a
Well.
pair of pants. You can make
I know,
you
I'm
can make an
very-
attempt on that, but you better roll like the awesomest roll ever. That's not good enough. He looks at you with a weird look on your face. He's like, he goes, "Oi, why would your clothes be in this guy's room?"
I have my clothes in my hands, Aaron.
He's like, "I'll be more than happy to open the door and let you in, but I'm not going to leave you in there."
I'll say absolutely fine. I'm going to go in. As I'm getting the cloak, are the artifacts still sitting on the bed or whatever?
No.
They've been put away.
Yeah. Well, they're not here. You don't see
Okay.
them.
Okay, well, I'm just going to get my cloak and leave then.
All right. That's it. Chad, you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Dave, Dave, you're still walking on deck. You've had your breakfast.
But yep, and as you said, as the people go towards the other area to look at the stuff, I'm still doing things. Have I spotted any of them? I mean, I covered 15, 20, 30 miles in the past.
Well,
day
the thing
and a
is,
half,
you
an
got to
hour.
understand something. You've got to. You only know a few, and they might. There's a
Yep.
chance that you may have seen the only one that was possibly that you saw pictures of that's on the mission.
Sure,
so
maybe they're not
it's
in
not.
first class. Okay, sure.
So make a perception check at an enormous penalty. So roll low.
8.
That's good. That's real good. So you do, in fact, at leaving breakfast, you see the lady.
The same one.
Yes.
So this time when I see her, I'm going to use my tactics and tracking skills
Oh, tracking.
and tactics to discreetly track her so she can't see me.
So you have a tracking skill.
Yes, sir.
That's outstanding. Roll that right now.
Does that work on a boat?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm tracking a human. I'm not tracking a
Oh yeah.
boat. 9.
Oh wow, that's excellent, Dave. Dave, you do in fact follow her discreetly. Well, I should be fair here. Hold on one second here. Okay. 11. Okay. You do track her, as she goes. She eventually ends up at a room, one in first class, and the room is D. Oh no, that's not right. Hold on, I almost gave you the wrong number. Hold on 1 second here. I didn't expect that to work, to be honest with you. Hang loose for 1 second. I had a real nice. I had ChatGPT print me out a real nice thing. It had all the. Okay, you see here. She goes into stateroom A18. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna pop back over to Chad for a minute, if you guys can indulge me. Chad, you're taken up on deck, but your handcuffs are taken off. When the guy that brings you up meets another guy, guy, more important looking fellow. Not often. It's actually not too far from the Cafe Parisien. He says, "Would you be so kind as to follow me?" Chad,
I'll follow him.
Okay. He takes you around the opposite side of the deck to a small room. He's like, well, I got to do one thing first. That's amazing. He goes, "You're that guy. You're the big tipper."
Yeah, I'm gonna write on my notepad. I'm gonna put.
You're handcuffed.
No, he uncuffed him. I mentioned
okay.
that. I told that already.
I'm gonna write. Yes, and I don't. I'm not in a particularly good mood at the moment. I've been chastised by the captain, and I've been assaulted by some ruffians trying to rob me of my possession.
Make a presence roll. Unless you have conversation or anything that might save your bacon.
Come on, 18.
I got a 4.
Oh! Yeah. He goes, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry for your inconvenience. We did find the ruffians that accosted you." He's like, "They've been taken care of. We are ever so sorry to have inconvenienced you." He goes, "If I may give you a word of advice, we have many wealthy patrons on the Titanic. One would be well and good if they were to tread lightly when it comes to tipping. The lower classes don't know how to react. And I can tell you that you are known far and wide across the ship and will probably need an escort henceforth on this voyage to not have the same thing happen to you again. Do you understand?"
I'll just write yes on the notepad and say how could I arrange for an escort or multiple escorts to prevent this sort of happenstance from occurring again.
He goes, "Well, sir, I know of a very special man, a man who once served Her Majesty at Scotland Yard. and a man who would be more than happy to take care of you above deck. And that man is me, sir. I would love to take care of you. Of course, there would be a slight kind of starts making the money sign with his hand.
Name your price.
Well, sir, I would like 2 gold sovereigns a day, and until we dock in New York. Basically 2 pounds.
We only need to worry about paying him 1 or 2 days, right?
He doesn't know that.
Okay, so he's basically asking for 2
pounds a day.
Okay, how much of a yearly salary is that?
He's it's not as much as you gave Benito. I can tell you that.
Well, you gave him 50
$120
pounds.
a day.
But this guy knows you're loaded, so he's going to ask for a ton. And trust me, that's not a ton. If you could ask a lot more. But you rolled quite nicely.
How much money do I have left at the moment?
Well,
Just
you managed to get the 220, so you got $40.
So do I have enough to pay this guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do I have enough to pay him double? Not yearly salary, twice what he's asking.
Yes, you do.
Basically, you got 48. You got what? 48 pounds.
Not anymore. He's got 40 pounds.
40 pounds, and he's asking for 2 a day.
Yeah, it's already Thursday, and the boat sinks Sunday. So, unless it doesn't.
Okay, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Am I going to have enough to pay him double until the boat goes belly up?
Yes. Although I will say, once again, you have not learned your lesson about spending money. But that's okay.
Okay, fine. I'll give him 2 pounds.
No, you've already said double.
I was gonna say,
Okay, and I'm going to write. I'm going to write a note that says keep me safe at all costs.
He goes, "It would be my pleasure, sir." And he kind of like sticks his hand out for like the first payment.
I'll pay him.
Okay, you got $36 now. He goes, "Where can I escort you, sir? Back to your room?"
Yes.
Okay, he does it. He goes,
Is it possible
Devin,
that
he goes,
my
he says,
disadvantage got
hold on a
put
second,
on
Brett. Hold on a
Chad's
second,
face?
Brett. Hold on a second. He says, Devonshire, Ian Devonshire. That's my name. And you are?
Well, I'll write down my name.
Okay. Brett, what were you saying?
Is it possible that my disadvantage got put onto Chad's sheet?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The one where I don't understand money?
Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron. Truth be told, it was a foo bar originally.
Yeah.
Because I had no intention of paying that guy a year's salary.
That's okay.
I just went with it because it was already
Listen,
playing out.
it's made me incredibly.
The learning experience.
I've gotten 4 pounds of joy out of this. Your antics. Okay. Now, Jazz Dog. Here we are. We've docked in Ireland. We're not going to play this second by second. I've got some things that will happen, and you guys have things you want to do, and we'll see what happens when we do them. So we're going to go around the horn, start with Jazz. It's now 11:30 on Thursday. What do you want to do what is your intention for today?
I am still going to try to get in good with someone on the staff, a server, a cleaning person.
Can you?
Something.
Here's what I want you to do. Do you have anything that would give you an edge on who you would select to try to do this with? If not, make a perception roll and try to pick someone out to work on.
Quick question. Let me jump in here. What happened to the guy's suit that I took off the guy?
You don't have it.
So I'm guessing they took it away.
He did give you back your cane.
Oh, okay.
Because that would have been a travesty if that had happened. But I rolled for it, and they gave it back.
Well, I
But
would
the
look
suit,
for
the suit is nowhere to be found.
No. Go ahead, Jazz.
using I don't know, my persuasion skill. I would be looking for someone that seems a little bit haggard, a little bit fed up with the upper crust attitudes.
Where would you like to look, Jazz? It shouldn't be too hard to find that.
A good question. Maybe just out on deck, like near the bars or whatever, where people are serving.
Sure. You want to go back up to the Parisienne? Or would you like to go to one of the lounges? Or the saloon?
I want to go where people would be the most hoity-toity, elitist pieces of
Well,
garbage.
that's everywhere on the first class. Everywhere.
Fanciest,
so you really...
fanciest pigs.
You could try... I would go with the lounge, probably.
Do that.
Yeah.
I passed the perception.
Okay, very good. So you look at the lounge, and there's a chick that is serving. There's a very attractive, I mean, for a lower class worker, girl who is serving the customers, and you notice that some of the gentlemen have had too much to drink, even at this early hour, and they are giving her the old, drunken jackass at Hooters treatment. She looks particularly fed up with the job. That's the chick you've honed in on.
I'll call her over. I'll wave her over.
Yeah, that's what you need.
I see what's going on over there. I'm very sorry. You shouldn't be treated like this.
She sighs. Make a presence roll. Or conversation, seduction, whatever the best thing you got is.
Roll a 6.
Holy shit! She looks at you, she bats her eyes, and she goes, "Well, aren't you the gentleman? And so handsome."
Look, I didn't come from money. I'm a self-made man, and I hate these people too. I hate their false act, their hoity-toity. It's ridiculous.
She's like, she's taken with you. She goes, "Are you from Spain?"
No, from the United States.
Oh, just that you.
Actually, I guess I'm from Britain. The guy I'm playing is British, yeah.
I was going to say.
Or what about the guy who you're supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Even though you don't look that much like a British guy, but that's okay. She's like, she goes, "This is the lot I've drawn. What can I get you?"
I'll just have a coffee, please. Let me. What's your name?
Candy.
Very unusual name for this time period.
And you got mad at me for saying hottie?
My mom was a confectionery. Screw you, Pat. It's not my name.
Do you and the rest of the crew get together in the evenings for like a poker game or any of that stuff? I need to get away from these people.
By
Be with
the
my
time
people.
we get off, we're all so bloody tired we can't lift our heads. Plus, I don't know any of these people. It's only the second day.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can grab a bottle of wine tonight and meet you somewhere.
Oh, that's a big roll. Give it to her. Give it the roll. Again, if you got seduction, use that.
What about persuasion?
That one's good, too. Give it to persuasion. Because that lowers your roll.
And I failed.
Oh. She goes, "Aren't you cheeky?" I tell you what, lover boy. Tell me what you want right now, and I'll go get it. We'll see how that goes.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what she was asking.
How do you take your coffee, love?
Just black, please.
And she lumbers off. Then she has some
These
other.
people,
What's
these
that?
people have like, do they have like keys to like a cabin, like a bunkhouse? How's that work?
Well, no, most of the help have like a staff. Some of the better
Dorm
help.
room. It's probably more of a dorm room or
yeah,
something.
that's exactly. Although some of the upper maitre d's, the more important, the managers, they'll have their own room, not a state room, but just a room. But your average slub is in like a dorm. So eventually she comes rolling back over with your coffee.
Does she have like a key or something I can try to pick?
Oh.
Oh,
She goes, "Here you go, love. Black as the night."
Thank you, ma'am. If those guys give you any more trouble, come see me. I'll take care of them.
She looks at you and she sort of almost sarcastically says, "Oh, well, aren't you my hero?" And she sort of walks off to go get more stuff to bring around. Good try, though. You gave it a shot. All right. Pat,
Yes.
the day is the day. It's right around 11:30. What are we doing?
Have I seen anybody I recognize?
Give it the roll. It's going to be a big dog.
I beat it by 6.
That's a good roll. You guess who you see? You see a woman that you recognize. Okay. She's walking off of, I believe it was A deck.
Okay. Do I notice anything about her? Is she dressed as a
She looks like
first class person, or is she dressed as help, or what?
Oh, no. She's absolutely dressed as a first-class person. You recognize her from the photos you saw.
Okay, do I recognize her? Well, no, I wouldn't have seen her anywhere else. She's not carrying anything with her or anything that's...
She's heading up to the top deck.
Well, I'll just scoot up and just kind of walk up the stairs.
You're heading up to the top as well?
Yeah, we get behind her, and then once we get up to a flat spot, I'll introduce myself.
Okay. Oh. So you're going to walk up to her?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't expect that. Okay. Let's hear it. What's your pitch? Sorry, Brent, you'll have to wait a second. I was heading towards you, but Pat jumped in hard.
Give me 1 second here. Make sure I know what I'm doing. I mean, not that I really know what I'm doing, but trying to get my everything pulled up. I'm trying to get my name. I lost my name for a second. Dr. Bernard Parks.
So are you just gonna? I mean, she's walking somewhere. I guess is my question. How are you?
I'll be walking next to her. I'll be like, "Wow, good afternoon, ma'am. Dr. Bernard Parks."
Now you realize this is awkward, right? Because of the approach. So
it's like I was trying to catch up to her.
Right, but she's still walking, so it's not like she stopped. That's why I'm saying it's awkward. But I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm just telling you that's going to affect because that's unusual that someone would try to do that. So,
if you were trying to catch somebody on the street walking, you'd have to do that to them.
Right, but this is a boat and she's heading somewhere.
I can wait till she stops. Then I mean,
no, it's all right. Go ahead and make. What do you got? What do you got? Conversation? Anything like that? What do you got? Seduction? Anything?
I have.
It needs to be good.
I have acting. I have conversation.
Conversation.
I have high society.
Oh, roll the best of one of those three.
Okay.
That helps you.
Plus, I have my presence.
Right. I understand, but that's not coming into play right now.
Okay.
She does. She looks at you. She does stop.
Yeah.
She goes, "Excuse me, do I know you?"
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you don't. Again, I'm Dr. Bernard Parks. I was just Dr. Bernard Parks. I was just out on the deck admiring a beautiful day, and then you happened to catch my eye, and I never really thought I'd be traveling on such a magnificent vessel, and nor did I think I'd meet such a magnificently beautiful woman. So I thought this might be the only time in my life I get the chance to step up and introduce myself and say hello.
Okay. She looks at you, and she looks at you, and she literally eyes you up and down, and she's got a look on her face like, this guy's cheeky. That's the look on her face, and she goes, "Well, doctor."
Okay, I'm sorry. Let her go ahead.
She goes, "Well, doctor, I'm pleased to meet you. I know you've made quite a splash since you arrived."
Well, thank you. Dear me, have I overstepped my boundaries? Are you married by chance?
You better roll in
If
that.
so,
That's
I do apologize.
incredibly cheeky for back in those days to even ask that question.
Well, no, it's are you taken then?
Yeah,
be like,
it's still
one of those things where-
cheeky. That's
Well,
cheeky as hell. So roll a die.
Spoken for.
Make your conversation roll. You better make it good. This is you know how crazy strict the 1900s were for this sort of thing?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. She doesn't seem offended. She's like, she looks at you, and she looks you square in the eyes.
Okay.
And she says, hold on a second. I'm not going to cheat you here. I'm going to play this by the
And while
book.
she's looking me directly in the eye, I'm analyzing her micro facial movements.
Okay, she looks at you straight in the eye, and she says, she goes, "Not currently." She goes, "If you'll pardon me, I really must be off. I've got an appointment to make."
Okay, what do I sense from analyzing her while she says not currently and she has an appointment to make?
Make your roll. You don't think she was lying. You don't think she was lying, but you definitely sense a high level of smugness. The kind of smugness that you don't normally find in this time period.
Okay. I'm like, well, if my reputation has preceded me,
she's gone.
Positively,
She's gone.
Walking off from someone with a 20 presence,
dude. This is not the chick that just bought the turnip truck. She's got somewhere to be. Unless you want to make a presence attack.
I'm just gonna go pick up those turnips.
Or just go up to her and beat her with your club and drag her off by the hair.
Or tip her extravagantly.
I didn't go to the Chad. I didn't go to the Chad school of of conversation.
You didn't go to the Chad School of Wooing Women either. You're striking out left and right.
Oh.
All right. It's now 11:13.
I'm going to kind of see if I can see where she goes.
So you want Taylor?
Yeah, but not in like a secretive, snoopy way. Kind of like I just saw the most beautiful girl in the world, and I want to strategically keep
Stalker.
bumping into her.
She's not, by the way. She's good looking, but she's not the most beautiful girl in the world.
Hey,
What do you
No.
do? You have anything that will assist you in keeping up with her as she negotiates these crowds?
Roller skates?
no, not really.
Okay, make a straight up old school perception roll, and then make another one.
Made one, and then made the other one by 2.
The one that you made barely, you didn't make. You lost her.
Okay.
Now, we are calling it for the week right now. We did not finish as I anticipated.
Oh.
Took longer than I thought.
We're almost through day 2.
Yeah. Did anyone have any last minute things they want to get done this week before we quit? This is your speaking now, or wait until next Saturday.
Just,
Well, I'm staying in my
I want-
room licking my wounds.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna hang out till Terrence comes back to his room, and I would like to talk to him just for next week.
All right. Jazz.
No, I got nothing else.
Okay. Pat.
Nope.
Dave.
I'm good.
All right. We're going to pick it up right here next week, and we'll try to take this thing to the house. We are making slower progress than I would have anticipated. But, I mean, the flip side of it is you guys are in there getting some investigating in. As long as you don't hate it, it's okay. There's no time limit, you know. So if everyone will log out, I will save the game right here. When you come in next week, try to go to the same color you were, and we'll see how that works.
Same colors last week.
Yeah.
For Dave.
No, it's this week. All right, I'm now logging
We'll
out.
talk about it. It was fun.
As long as you guys
I
aren't
don't know
bored.
if I made as much progress as I would have hoped, but it was fun.
Well, what I need is another Aaron to do this, but that's okay. So I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks, everybody. That's all for now. See you next week.